she was trying to she was trying to have a relationship with me. She was trying to kind of see where my head was at through the text messages. She was trying to see where my head was at, and all that was designed, not designed, but all that was going on because she was trying to get away to get in my apartment unit. Cause I never, excuse me, I don't have company like that. I don't have friends. I don't have socials like that. I don't really like fuck with people like that, and people don't really fuck with me like that. And the only reason I don't really have friends like that, cause I be trying to be careful, cause not everybody your friend nowadays. Some people is wolves in sheep clothing and be out to get you. And sometimes your friends can become your enemies, and sometimes your friends be the ones be jealous of you and shit. So I ain't have friends like that at that time, and I think she was just trying to see where my head at and was trying to like come in my apartment unit. She thought I was gonna let her come in my apartment unit and fall for the shit through the text message, like, oh, you like me or something. She thought, because I was in my early 20s, and she thought I was going, and she thought I was like gonna sit here and let her play some shit on me. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, hell no. And she wasn't really like that. She was acting like she was a lesbian, acting like that because she was trying to get in my apartment unit and see what I got in my home and get all in my business and stuff. And her baby daddy will always come, like, me and him will always, I will always see him in the apartment building during passing time when I'm, like, trying to get to my unit and stuff. Or if I'm taking out the garbage, little stuff like that, I end up seeing him. And he was the same color as me. We was both black, dark brown, black and stuff. And he would be staring at me, and he always make me feel like, you need to get a job. You need to be doing what I'm doing. You need to get a job. He couldn't really tell me, you need to get a job because that shit you got going on ain't working. No motherfuckers in your money. He basically was trying to tell me, get your own shit, get your own money. And I'm like, shit, it's coming from the motherfucking government. They like, no, that's tax dollars. That's our tax dollars. That's not your money. But he would tell me, he couldn't really tell me, but spiritually through my third eye, he would show up with his work uniform. He would always make me feel like I need to like just get a job and fuck that shit that I got going on. That's why I said they move all black people away from me, black people that can see through bullshit. Because they was basically coming out telling me. They was the same color as me, but we was all the same color. We was dark brown black. And they moved them. They something ended up happening. We ended up bumping heads. Me and his baby mama ended up bumping heads. It was just like, I don't know what came over her, but I just felt like she was just like starting to hate like on me and stuff. And I ain't had time for that. I'm like, girl, you can't get mad because I don't want you to be in my damn unit. Like, girl, you doing too much. Then the water was wasting down in her bathroom. And I'm like, damn, this building, these fucking pipes and shit. And I told her that I didn't mean for that to happen. And she thought I did it on purpose. And I'm like, hell no, girl, I have to get in the tub, wash up. They had me up on the first floor. They had me on the second floor as a renter. They didn't put me as a downstairs, renter at that second apartment. And I had explained to her, she knocked at my door, told me what was going on. I told her, like, oh, no, I'm sorry. I didn't mean, for that to happen. I don't know. It could be the pipes. I'll talk to the people tomorrow and let them know what's going on. And she was like, okay. But she really wanted me to just, like, let her in to my life and she wanted me to let her in my apartment unit and stuff. And I wasn't about to do all that. But she was a cool black girl, but it's just that she was kind of, I don't know, coming off as if she could have been part of the gang stalking harassment too, because they do that sometimes. They even have your own race of people. They have your own race of people in and on your harassment and gang stalking you. Ah, they'll have people that look like you and people that's the same race as you, gang stalking you too. I bet that second apartment I was at, that I used to live at, and I checked her Facebook page and everything. She date a different guy now. She don't date the guy that I they used to live in the same apartment building as us. The second apartment that I used to live in. Um, yeah, she dated a new man now. She got a new man. It ain't. I said, damn, that's messed up. That's how I know she wasn't no lesbian, because she dated a black man. She was just acting like that because she was trying to see where my head was at. She was trying to see where I go, like go for it. So that was just another way for her to ease up in my apartment unit, to see what I got and stuff, and to just get all of my business and everything. She wasn't really in it for like a friend, because that was eventually gonna come to an end. She was not really like, you know what I'm saying. That friendship was eventually gonna come to an end, because the gang stalkers was around us and they was telling her this about me and stuff, and they like I said, gang stalkers don't even want you to have friends, and they definitely don't want people around you that can see through bullshit. And that was that last apartment. I remember they had me. I remember it was some black people that did stay around me that was the same complexion as me. Now this third apartment that I'm at, uh, they got some black people that same complexion as me, but they don't live on the side of the apartment that I live in. They got them on the other side. And then they got all like people on the side that I live on. They got them as fair skinned women. They got fair skinned women, light skinned women, and brown skinned women. They like light brown women on this side. And they got like a light brown, like light skinned guy. He ain't light brown, he light skinned. And shoot. But on the other side, they got like they got people that's my color on the other side, but they don't want them to live. They don't want me living next to them, because if I did, they'd be seeing the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? If they, like I said, if they wish to allow pets in the building, they know who they can use to participate in the harassment. They know they ain't gonna do that to me if they had a dog. So they gotta move them people that's the same color as me. They gotta move them on the other side. And then they even said if they get a new person to be in the building, like a new manager and all that, they said that they gonna move the people that look like my skin color and stuff. They got the same skin color as me. They gonna move them out to a different area, like a different neighborhood, a different home. Yeah, I'm like, man, these people is doing too much. That's why I like certain neighborhoods. I be sitting back. Some neighborhoods I can deal with, but some neighborhoods I can't deal with. Some neighborhoods I can't deal with. But they definitely know where to move you to. They especially like they do that to you if you in a housing program and in like a government program funded through the government, and you happen to be gang stalking harassed. That's that program. They'll move you where they want to move you. They'll move you where they want to move you. Cause I remember that first apartment I was at, that black lady that was the same color as me. I remember me and her was talking outside the apartment building. She was like, so when I saw her, she was like, girl, did you hear what happened? I was like, what? She was like, girl, they found a woman dead in a garbage can in a back alley. Now, if that was a white lady, she wouldn't have told me shit. She would have just walked past acting like doing all that shitting on me and stuff, she probably would have did that. Probably with a dog or, with a little kid or something. Or she would have had the kids, gang stalking me and stuff. And like I said, they would have had the dog gang stalking me or something like that. But that black lady, she came out and told me. She was like, girl, did you hear they and I was like, she was like, it was some mans in the back alley with some white suits on, some white and black suits on that looked like they was detectives. And I'm like, me and her was just conversating and stuff. They don't want you to move like around your own race of people, like people that look like you. Because they know black people see through bullshit. You know what I'm saying? They know black people ain't with all that drama and negativity. Well, some is, but they know black people ain't gonna just up and do some shit like that, to somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, they even spreading rumors about, oh, she's a sex offender, she's a pedophile. They got a file on me that they going around telling people shit about me and stuff. So they got people participating in my harassment. They know exactly where to move you, too. Yeah, they know exactly where to move you. Some of these people that is black, that come off as witches and demons. Be careful of them, because even though y'all the same race and color, them motherfuckers in on the harassment, too. And no girls, man. No girls. I can't. Soon I see one that is facilitated with a mixed chick or mixed people, I already fucking know they ass gonna get my ass. It's the ones that got and the mixed kids and the mixed people in their family. They'll get your ass too. Not all of them, but they'll get me too. Not y'all, but they'll get me. Because it's already an interracial couple that's in my money now, trying to call the shots and lying to people about this and that. And I already know some of these people that got mixed people in their family that they close with, they be involved too. Like I said, they figuring out ways to take people I'm in contact with. They figuring out ways to take their ass too away from my ass. That's why I said if I go to another state, my gang stalker harassment would just continue. I'm so damn sleepy. There's something in my eye. Would just continue. And they mark every territory you going to. If you wish to try to travel outside the state or move to another state or just go take a vacation into another state, yeah, they'll just follow you. The Corner Pro will just follow you. Because you didn't step out of Corner Pro and they're like, okay, they're going to sit here and do this. We're going to do this to this person or this target individual. I can't say her because shit. Me, I'm talking about me. They definitely using some people that they know they can use against me. I don't know, damn lip. It's dry. I'm trying to peel that skin up. I'm so sleepy, y'all. I done talked and talked and talked. Oh, I'm gonna take a nap. I'm gonna take a nap right after I'm done venting. All that stuff about the Las Vegas UFO alien stuff did not scare me because I'm already being gang stalked and harassed. I gotta worry about these people trying to hurt me with dogs and shit. That's my biggest concern. Not no damn UFO and alien. They already make some black people feel like they ain't even human. And they make us feel like we aliens to their ass. The body people that is participating in this gang stalking harassment, they sometimes they make you feel like you're not even human. They treat you like you're not a human too. But they definitely don't want me living around a bunch of like people that's my color. They don't want me living around black people that is like my color and kind of a little darker, you know what I'm saying? They don't want me to be around no women. They don't want me to be around a lot of black women that's my color or a little darker. They want me to be around women that are like light-skinned, complexion, color, a light brown complexion, skin color, and fair-skinned skin complexion color. They don't want me to be around no woman that's my they do that because they know my skin complexion, skin complexion color. And they do that because it's all about supremacy. It's about racism and supremacy. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, the people that's ruling this shit is the white man biracials. The white man biracials. And they like Creolas is, they mix with other races background, but they say they black too. But shit, they ass probably in on that shit too. And I hate to say that word, but that's what the fuck they is. Shit. I look that shit up. And that mean you mix with white and black, you are biracial. You got some that would sit here and say, I'm black. And then you got some that will say, I'm white and black. I mix with white and black. And then you got some out here that will say they black and they black. But turn around and do you wrong because they mix. And either they mama white or they dad is white. And they know they got more supremer over you because either they mom white or they dad is white. Anything happen to them, if they be touched or anything, they can go tell. You know what I'm saying? They can go tell and they can get you or they don't even got to tell. They can put witchcraft on you because some of them do witchcraft. But don't, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Shit, they come to me. They want me to come to them. They coming to me. So that's why they got to sit up here and kick me out this government program because the shit was helping me. You know what I'm saying? It's hard out here. The white man got it hard out here. So they got to sit up here and set some shit up to where they got everybody turning against me and coming at me rude and disrespectful. They orchestrating all that. And one tried the wrong day with my ass. I said, up. Second one by. I got rid of one. He was a white man. Peer support. They motherfucking ass be gang stalking too. Like I said, this shit is a government program. Funded by the government. It's a depopulation program too. All this shit is in the same cahoots. Now, y'all leave y'all comments and let me know what y'all think. Cause ain't I'm telling the truth. I know I'm telling the truth. Trying to give me fucking bed bugs. But acting like they ain't gonna look next door and shit. Cause the man that live next door, I'm on to his ass next. Cause he think I'm stupid. I know he trying to human traffic me. And I know he in on trying to give me a bed bug, take my TV away. The only reason he ain't on it, he ain't moved yet out this state yet, because he only in here. He ain't in here to save me from no damn dogs. He in this because they can get all my stuff in my home. Yeah, because the lady that was working with me, she told me that she couldn't really come out and tell me, but she just told me, a little bit. No, I don't want to tell on her or nothing, because like I said, the gang stalkers like that. They listen to the videos, all that. But she couldn't really come out and tell me. But from what I heard, she said she, worked from real estate. We all know what real estate is. You know what I'm saying? And when I found out that, I said, hold on. These motherfuckers, these gang stalkers trying to take my shit. Like, what type of shit I'm in? And she said, I'm sorry to just come on and tell you. She didn't say it like that. But she said, I'm sorry, it kind of was like that. I'm sorry to come on and tell you. But, they gonna take your stuff. This is really not your stuff in here. And then she basically came out and told me real estate. And then I'll go riding around the block. It's a building not too far from the apartment building I live in. And it say real estate. So they got this shit mapped out. How they gonna do my ass. They goal, the gang stalkers' goal is to set some shit up for me to feel a type of way. They expecting my ass to just pack some stuff up and leave. And go homeless. So that they can set some stuff up to where people can come in my home, come into the apartment unit, mark this and mark that, take pictures of this and that, and say, okay, this our stuff now. She is no longer to come back in this unit. They change the locks on the door. And they sell my property. They take my property in. First, they got to exterminate it because they don't know if I got bugs or not. That's why they got dude next door. Now he working in a bed bug company where he's a exterminator. They got all this shit mapped out how they gonna do me. That's why everybody that fucks with me, when they pull up in front of an apartment building, they got to look next door. And I'm like, why they keep looking next door? Like, I don't live next door. The shit started to get under my skin. It started to irritate me. Like, I don't live next door. I live here. I had to post that shit to let their ass know. Like, this is where I live at. And a motherfucker want to go back and tell my motherfucking... They went back. One of them went back and told my relatives some shit about me. I know ass probably they did that shit. So... talk about this and that, trying to get on recorder of my relative talking shit about me and all that. Trying to have them participate in harassment, even though they already probably is participating in harassment, but trying to have their ass on their side so they can get my ass more. All this shit is harassment, but they can see through bullshit too, because if I come to their ass and tell their ass, why the fuck they over here trying to take my shit? But they already screaming on white woman. Because, like I said, mixed woman. And the mixed little kids. That's mixed white and black. They involved too. They kind of gangster. They mothers and dads raising them up to be gangsters. And to participate in the gang stalking harassment. They all in it too. And they like, one little girl, Daddy, that's my stuff. And one little girl, Daddy, that's my stuff. You know what I'm saying? Shit, all they ass in it, trying to get my ass, trying to come. They put a price on my stuff. They're like, oh, it ain't her shit no more. It's our shit. They trying to make me, these gang stalkers trying to make me go homeless. They trying to come up here and take my shit. She got me fucked up when she sat up there and said, one of the lady was like, I think she was an agent or she was a gang stalker, and I just never knew. But me and her ended up bumping heads. And she was like, shit, well, like I said, you can move if you want. And I go over this with you a lot. Like, you can move if you want. You don't got to stay in this program. And she was like, well, she basically was putting the suspected way, like, that's you if you want to move out and let somebody come live in here and have all this. And then she put it in the suspected way, like, okay, if you leave, somebody else could come up in here and this stay stuff. Naming out this and that. Talking about this stay stuff. Basically didn't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? She basically coming out saying, like, shit, that's what's gonna happen anyway if you wish to leave out the program. Cause the shit finna get real and the shit motherfuckers finna be coming at your ass all type of ways. She basically saying, like, shit, you got a choice, to leave out the program if you want. Cause I know you ain't got nobody. And she basically was saying it's okay if a person come in my home. In her suspected way, she was basically saying it's okay that a person could come in my home, have all my stuff, and own my stuff, and take my stuff and be living in my home. And she basically was saying, too, in her suspected way, that somebody gonna be living here, all my stuff in the unit while I'm somewhere homeless or something. Something, man, like I said, that shit went in my pineal gland and went back in my pineal gland. Now, the shit went in my pineal gland, and I said, what? I said, oh, hell no. I'm like, this bitch got me fucked up. And she talking to me any type of way. You gotta go. I'm like, this shit is gang stalking harassment. I'm like, if I knew this shit was gonna happen, shit, I could have took my own damn self to the grocery store and did all that shit. Where the damn building located? They keep giving me addresses they keep giving me this address to mail shit off at. And I don't know employees work there. And I'm like, shit, they keep doing that shit. And then the mail people gonna have all my rent and shit stacked up like, well, you kept having to go to this. And I'm like, that's the address they gave me. I'm like, they don't give me the address that the employees really work at. They giving me addresses at a building that employees don't even work at no more because they done switched the building to another building. This the gang stalking stuff they do. So I was like, when that stuff hit my pineal gland, I'm like, she gotta go. And she was black like me. She was just light-skinned. I know my colors. She light-skinned. She black like me too. Like we all black. We just different shades of black. I'm just a little shades darker than her. And I'm just like, hell no. I hate that I did that. Every day I think about it like, damn, I hate I reacted like that or came to her like that. But she had me fucked up. And I'm like, shit, hell no. Good thing I did do that because she trying to make that one lady come up in here. I already feel she got more supremer over me because she mixed with white and black and she's biracial. And I'm like, hell no. She not finna come to my home do me like that. And I said, I do not want to scare her ass. I do not want to scare her because then she going to go back and say, I think she was trying to hurt me. She could have hurt me. So I'm like, let me just put a stop to this right now. And then shit, the heat just came all out. I said, damn, motherfucker, start shit and be like that. And I'm like, don't start no shit, won't be no shit. Then they had the neighbors listening and shit. I said, you want to listen to a motherfucker that they making go retarded and crazy and shit? Listen to this shit. I stumped on the motherfucking floor, didn't give a fuck. I said, okay, she on the white man's side. She not on my motherfucking side. I said, that white man could have gave me in, you big buzz, bitch. Like, is you crazy? I'm like, this girl doing too damn much. I'm like, man, fuck them motherfucking biracial bitches. Shit. What the fuck they say? I guess they mad because they want a reaction. They want just a fucking reaction. Like, well, she ain't gonna do nothing all day, just eat. Like, what the fuck they all in my business for? Mind your own fucking business. Cause bitch, if I had a motherfucking job, bitch, y'all motherfucking ass was trying to move me with dogs. And put me in the hospital. Then I lost my job, bitch. I didn't lost my job because of you. So I'm just like, why the fuck did they even sit there and did that shit? Like, what the fuck? Put her right in the middle. Girl, she shouldn't did that shit. I'm not. They be trying to have employees gang stalk people too. Cause I remember when I was working at one job as in a dietary at the nursing home, they were treating this old lady bogus. They was like, "You gotta eat, you gotta eat," and I'm looking like, shit. If she can't eat, she can't eat. Shit, I'm gonna start collecting these plates and putting it, cause I get back down to the kitchen. Yeah, I can't wait to take breaks so I can get on my break and shit. Like, man, this shit nasty. They spin all in the cups and glass and teacups and shit. I'm like, I can't deal with this. I smell it all in my nose. Now I gotta go down there and pick the shit out with my bare hands. Sometimes they had gloves. Sometimes you can't. Sometimes they had gloves. Sometimes they don't. Sometimes the gloves come falling off your hand and shit. I'm like, this shit disgusting. Then you see the shit all in your dreams. They sometimes have employees stalk people too. So maybe they had the girl that came to me the way she came to me not too long ago. They probably had her ass probably stalking me or something. And I'm like, shit, I done gave her information, this and that. She got it all in her phone. I said, then you want to call my motherfucking relative up? Because she know that they in on it too. And she already know what's the name was going to say. So I'm like, man, they doing too much. But the gang stalkers do make you go homeless. They make you go homeless. Like I said, this shit I'm in now is funded through the government. I will be exposing that shit. What the fuck the government doing for me? You know what I'm saying? Get me where you at. Then you helping me. Get me where you at. You know what I'm saying? You ain't really got me where you at. I'm still in the hood. I'm still being gang stalked. Every time in these low income housing program, they keep putting me in field ass apartment units that got infestation going on. You know what I'm saying? The first apartment unit I was in, water was wasted down in my bathroom because they couldn't fix the goddamn pipes. The property management couldn't fix the pipes. So water just kept wasting down my bathroom. The lady that lived upstairs from me had so many damn kids. I don't know if she had Section 8 voucher or something. But she had, no disrespect to her, but she had a lot of kids. And her motherfucking kids was bumping over my head and shit. That's when I was a downstairs renter. And I was making complaints about that. Because that shit was irritating me. The kids would just come home. They just be bumping like a motherfucker. Like, God damn. Shit, I thought they was going to come through the floor. And then I heard rats going all through the walls and stuff at certain time of the day and stuff. And then they had my bedroom next to, they had a garbage can right outside my bedroom window. So it's like when I open up the window, I smell like the garbage can and stuff. All the field funk and all that. And then mouse and rats and mice was like lingering around that area where my unit was at because the garbage can was right outside my bedroom window. They keep moving me in these low life ass apartment buildings. And then I had a rhodium problem in that unit, the first apartment I moved in. Then I moved to the second apartment. They didn't tell me shit. They had me moving a bed bug infestation ass unit, and they didn't tell me shit. They just waited until some shit go down, then they figure something out, then move me. This unit I'm living in now that they moved me in, I had moved to field. They didn't have shit fixed, shit remodeled, but they was remodeling everybody else's unit around this bitch, but not mine. And I said, I ain't make no complaint. I ain't post shit about it until somebody came to me in a disrespectful way. I'm like, hold on, bump your brake. You talking to me any type of way. And I ain't been saying shit how y'all motherfucking ass been treating me. And all this shit, I'm like, she shouldn't did that. She shouldn't did that shit. That was a red motherfucking flag when she said they gonna be in my apartment unit sending my stuff. I didn't pay for this shit for their ass. And I already feel like they trying to steal my shit. And the people that live next door trying to give my shit to the little mixed girls and stuff. And dude trying to take my TV. Like, I didn't buy this shit for their ass. And they already feel like, well, that's the taxpayer dollars. Well, you about to sit there be mad at the white man because that shit going, taxpayer dollars going somewhere. It's going everywhere. They done build a bus train downtown. That money went towards that. They building on other stuff too, building shit that they don't even really need to be building, putting money towards it and stuff. What they need to be building is more shelters, more women's shelters, more men's shelters out here. Because they was trying to put a motherfucker on the streets. They need to be building more houses, more apartments, more homes for people to live in. They sitting up here building little unnecessary shit. So yeah, that girl was something else. I said that girl, she must be being used by the devil and the enemy. I said that ain't even the way you should have went about this situation. She embarrassed her motherfucking self. And I feel bad. Every day I feel bad I came to her like that. And I'm like, why was she, man, I'm like, I wish I never even like said what I said, but god damn, like why would she do that to me? What the fuck? What, I don't know. Maybe something she heard in her brain or mind. They had us two bumping heads and shit. I said, man, I don't know if this shit about that allowing pets in the building. And they trying to have me get rid of all these people that was working with me and stuff. But this shit is crazy. I think that's what it's about. Somebody working witchcraft and voodoo groups on me. And they working some shit in the dark. And they like, shit, we got to get rid of all her providers so this mule attack can happen so we can get the money from her. So I think they taking one out, they taking one by one out of my life by working witchcraft on me and the people that facilitated with me and stuff. Because that one white guy, he was trying to give me bed bugs. And I wouldn't just make up stuff just to be making up stuff, but he was trying to give me bed bugs. And he never kept his car clean. I'm like, shit, you talk all that shit about military, the veterans, and you talk all this shit like you ain't scared of nothing. You got a dog and you this and that. You can't take your motherfucker. You ain't scared to do shit. So I know out of your check, out of your work check, if you got money saved up, you could have took that and got your car clean. Got the inside clean and the outside clean. He didn't give a fuck. Because some white people nasty like that. Some white men are nasty like that. They sleep with their dogs. They let their dogs lick them all in the mouth. They don't mind living around filth and stuff. And I hate to come out. I hate to sound racist, but that shit nasty, bro. That shit nasty. And that had me going out today, Sunday, so I could talk about this. But they said that Esau was a conning man. He was out in the field and more doing stuff in the field and stuff. Motherfucker probably came home, didn't even take a shower or wash up because he was just nasty like that. And they said Cain and Abel, I think Abel, they say he was more a homebody, helping the parents out in the home and stuff. Like he had more clean to him. Because when you working out in the field, when you all out in the field, you get dirty and stuff. You want to, get yourself clean. I don't know if they had favoritism in the Bible or if it was favoritism, but they didn't say nothing about Cain, was clean too. They just made it sound like Abel was more like well kept and clean and stuff. So I don't know, maybe it could have been favoritism, but they saying that Cain was the white man and they say Esau was the white man. It's really the white man. So like I said, that's in that man. And he could be mad at me if he wants to. But I'm of Jacob. And you can't sit here and play that game on me. You keep looking next door. Next door got you in trouble. Next door got his ass in trouble. And I ain't gonna say the man's name yet. I'm gonna wait until he get in my life. So that's why they trying to take my phone away from me. I got a backup though. I ain't playing. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna figure something out. They try to have service dogs all at the library and shit. I got something for their ass too. Run up on me, bitch, and I'm finna set this bitch on fire. And I'm really finna go to prison. I'm really finna go to jail. Now y'all can't stalk me no more because now I'm in prison and jail. They probably give me the death penalty too. And now I'm out this bitch. I'm in a different dimension. Shit. These motherfuckers got me fucked up, but Looking next door got his ass in big trouble. Like, so now they got to bring all the prissy women around me now. The prissy woman. They already know I ain't got shit to worry about with that. I just got to worry about that little sassy ass trying to get slick with me. But I ain't got to worry about no bed bugs. Shit, I ain't trying to catch that shit. And they like, well, we ain't trying to mess with her like that. I'm not finna be picking her up from her home, taking her nowhere. She can get on the bus. Shit, I don't really get on the bus like that either. But I figure something out. I mean, I'll get on there some days. Yeah, I could take, a little something, put a little plastic bag on the seat, something like that. Like I said, I could figure some stuff out. Because that's what they do. But at least I ain't got to worry about me and that white man no more. Like, he was doing too damn much. I appreciate the little help he was doing with me. You know what I'm saying? At the time. But at the same time, he didn't give a really fuck because he like, shit, I went through some shit. You can go through some shit too. You can go through it. He didn't really care like that. Because if he really cared, then he wouldn't have had crumbs in his goddamn seat. He wouldn't have had crumbs and trash all in his motherfucking bottom of his vehicle and stuff and had me sitting in it. Like, because he wanted me to catch bugs. Like, bro, it's already a COVID-19 going on out here. It's already a monkeypox going on out here. Why is you not keeping your vehicle clean? If you ain't scared of nothing or nobody, he could have went to his job and cleaned that out. Like, that's nasty as hell. And then I got to sit there and take his nitpicking. Like, bro, I don't got to take this shit. They going to have it set up to where we got to start paying to get a peer support and all that. And I'm like, shit, oh, well, let it be like that. Shit, I don't give a fuck because them motherfuckers nasty. Some of them nasty anyway. They nasty. And who want them in your life? You know what I'm saying? Only thing I'm missing in my life is I need my driver's license. I need a car. The gang stalkers don't want me to get that because they want me to be dependent on people for a ride. That's all I'm missing right now is my own vehicle. Because if I had my own vehicle, I would not be dependent on these motherfucking people. And I won't have to deal with their ass. That's what I'm missing in my life is a car of my own. A car of my own and shit. They think somebody finna just take a microchip implant in their hand. Like, okay, do this come with benefits? Shit, bitch. Do this come with food stamps? How many food stamps? Do this shit come with better housing? Because every time you turn around, they want to move with black people in a piece of shit-ass unit. A low-life-ass unit. You know what I'm saying? Do this shit come with you get your own car? Is the car paid for already? Like, shit, bitch, if that shit ain't coming with all that, I ain't getting no damn chip. And I tell God at the judgment day when I die, like, shit, I had to do what I had to do to live on this earth because somebody was ruining this planet. And I wasn't ruining it. And they had me down here trying to basically, like, do me wrong. Like, I had to do what I had to do to survive. I ain't kill nobody on purposely. You know, I wasn't doing witchcraft on nobody out of jealousy and envy. I was just trying to survive. I was just trying to survive down here on this earth. So if they got a microchip coming out, microchip implant, where you can, like the Bible say, you won't be able to buy and sell unless you get the chip. Do it come with all that? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not going to get no chip in my hand or in my body, and I ain't getting nothing off of it. You know what I'm saying? They ain't helping me get this and that. Like, no, I ain't finna go through that. And then these motherfucking interracial couples walking around here talking about it's their money and stuff. Nobody want to be living around no bunch of dogs and stuff. I don't want to be living around all them damn dogs. Dogs should have their own land. They should not be living among humans. That's the problem now. Like, they got guns. Guns shouldn't even be legal. You know what I'm saying? It should be illegal because every time you turn around, somebody shooting somebody. It should be employees that work in job fields that are security guards should be allowed, and police officers should be allowed guns. You know what I'm saying? Not just random people. They're like, oh, if you got a mental illness or a background of mental illnesses, you are not allowed to own a gun. But shit, a lot of these people that did not have mental illnesses or had that on their background had guns and they were shooting up people. All in elementary school, shooting up people in churches, grocery stores, and they didn't have a background of listing mental illnesses. So I just feel like they do me bogus in the system because these gang stalkers trying to sick dogs on me. I don't have protection. And I'm going to tell God that on Judgment Day. You can sit here and try to put me in a lake of fire all you want to, but you going to remember every word I said. You sitting up here letting Satan own this planet and run this earth. All these demons and witches down here on this planet. And I got to sit up here and go to the lake of fire and burn? Why the white woman sit up there like she motherfucking queen and shit with a black man? Like, they got me fucked up. They already know, like, okay, we got to figure something out now. Now, this shit is kind of wrong and bogus. So they're like, okay, well, make this happen. And then they put me through some more stuff. And they're like, oh, they got to show me all these demon, like, muscular dogs and stuff. I said, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. There we go. I got to go through this. I got to go through that just to reach this level, just to be okay for a certain amount of time. Just pray that the Lord have, sympathy for me a little bit, because I'm not trying to start stuff down here on this earth. Like, I done seen white man do some really bogus shit to me. I had a white man that was he scared me with 2 big, tall breed pit bulls. They was kind of tall and muscular. And then they was like, the gang stalker was like, she get off on this bus stop. This one, I was like still in my early 20s. They was like, if she get off on this bus stop, make one of the dogs sick her. You see what I'm saying? So I was already getting treated bad by the white man. And then that one white man just came along in my life. Things was going a little okay. And then things got a little bit bad. But he played his part. He played his part. He did what he did. He looked next door. And he the one, if he think all that was going to happen before it happened, then he should have stopped it before it happened. He should have talk about a heart this and heart that. Well, you had a heart. Well, you knew this shit was going to go down and happen. You should have stopped it. You should have said, let me clean this car out, because I don't want it to be no stuff. If you know this shit was going to happen. Because if I had magic power, I'm not going to be sitting there. I know something about to happen before it happened. I'm not going to sit up there and just let it happen. And that's what a lot of these people do down here on this earth. That's why I said gang stalkers harassment is deeper than what we think. This world we living in is more than what we think. It's some stuff going on around us that we still trying to, we lost and trying to figure out what this stuff, what we really in. Is this a matrix? Is we in a coma? Is we in a nightmare? You know what I'm saying? Because how people can just be so fucking like wrong like that. You know what I'm saying? Shit, Jesus Christ wasn't even like that. He would never let nobody sit in trash and put their feet in trash and feed off that and be laughing and smiling and looking next door to their enemies. He wouldn't did nobody like that. You want to talk about heart? He wasn't trying to get nobody no damn bed bug, because bed bugs is bed bugs are caused because of filth. These landlords don't want to take Section 8 like that, because a lot of these people be coming in these properties, messing up these units and causing bed bugs. Bed bugs only come when bed bugs are caused when there is filth. Bed bugs are caused because of filth. That's what the research people, but the white man don't want to put that out on the internet. That bed bugs are caused because of filth. If your home is nasty, then you probably gonna have roaches and bed bugs, stuff like that. It's caused of filth. It's caused because of filth. You know what I'm saying? If you want to live like that, or I done seen white man do some really bogus shit, put trash all in the floor and stuff, then paint over it. Oh, we could just put wood over it. Like, why would you do that, bro? Why would you do that? And then when the tenant move in here, the tenant going through all type of nasty shit. And y'all taking the rent. That rent could have been saved up for the tenant to be able to move. Yeah, y'all don't know what I'm talking about. These my problems, but that's what they did to me. That's what they did to me. They put some mental illness people in these properties. They tear them motherfucking properties and units up. And I'm like, why rent so high in Milwaukee? It'd be like 1,000 and up a month. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, why it's so high? Then some properties don't take Section 8 voucher and all that low income assistance. They don't take that because they got so tired of people coming into these properties messing them up. Homes, houses, apartments. So they gotta raise the rent, and then some of them don't accept Section 8 vouchers. You know what I'm saying? And then they got the special need housing, and they help people that got mental illnesses, people that have been on the streets. And some of them come in, they allow them come in, they just fuck up the damn unit. And it goes back on the people that ain't like that. You know what I'm saying? May have probably experiencing mental illnesses, but they ain't fucking up the unit and the property. But they go back on them like, oh, this is why we don't rent out for people like, people that in need like that. Because I saw the man did that before. He teared up the damn unit. He had mental illnesses or something. Something was wrong with him, and he just was living like he wanted to live like that. He messed up his whole apartment unit. And everybody was like, damn, we just got rid of bed bugs. And y'all motherfucking ass, his motherfucking ass caused the bed bugs to come right back. And crazy part about it, the motherfucker lived right next door to me. The gang stalker made sure that man lived it right next door to me. He dropped a cookie in the hallway on the floor and didn't even pick it up and just let it sit there. And I'm like, bro, that's how roaches be coming. If you're not going to pick up the cookie on the floor and throw the cookie in the garbage, he didn't even want to sweep it up or vacuum up. He didn't even care. Let me stop, because the gangster set some stuff up on me, and they trying to make me go through that and see if I pick it up. But the truth is the truth, though. This man was really nasty. You got some people like that. That's nasty. But the white man is not going to put on the internet, because they got the power to do all that. When you search stuff up on the internet and stuff, and you find out this and that, they got the will and power to do all that. They don't say bed bugs are caused because of filth. They want to just say bed bugs are caused because what do it say? I need to look that up after this. What do it say? Because I think bed bugs are caused because of filth. Roaches only come because of filth. If you ain't keeping your kitchen clean, your home clean, you gonna have roaches. You know what I'm saying? The garbage ain't taken out. You bring it inside, outside into your home. You ain't clean all that stuff up, and it just piling up. Then it's gonna cause roaches and bed bugs. The gang stalkers, every apartment unit I move into, they move me in filth. They move me in these low life filth ass apartments. And you know what they have people say to me in the program? Well, if you don't like it, you can get up out the program. And I'm just to the point like, shit, it's a depopulation program anyway. Y'all got people coming around me showing me the signs don't commit suicide, because y'all know the shit y'all doing to me through witchcraft is really wrong and dirty, but y'all don't care. Y'all just hoping that I don't commit suicide, because they looking out for some people later down the road, and they don't want me to mess it up for everybody in the program. But I'm not going to commit suicide. I'm stronger than that. They say the strongest race is black people. They say the strongest race is the black people. And that is motherfucking true, because all the shit I've been through, I'd be wanting to just leave out this planet and just die. Some days I wish I can just die and take myself out. An easy way, just take myself out without feeling all that pain. But you gonna feel pain when you die, because even if you could try to drug up on a bunch of pills and take a bunch of pills down your throat and they all go in your stomach, you gonna feel that pain in your stomach, because we all know that this medication they giving to us and this medicine is poison. It's poison. It's the white man poison. that they create in these labs. And I hate to say it like that, but that's poison that they giving us. It ain't good for they say it's good for the body, but that stuff really poison. Well, you take all that to commit suicide, you gonna feel pain as you going and dying. I don't understand. A lot of people committed overdoses on pills. I'm like, shit, I know they ass feel the pain. You still gonna feel pain when you die. That's why I don't even want to do that. I gotta just wait until the rapture come, when the most righteous high God come back and he get his choosing people and people start vanishing off the planet. And they say, oh, that ain't God, that's aliens and UFOs. It's gonna be a day where that's gonna happen. People gonna start vanishing off the planet, start disappearing. All you gonna see is their clothes on the ground or clothes on the floor. The government, the president, know. I'm just gonna wait because I'm getting to the point I don't care no more about all this. Like, this gang stalking harassment. My whole life was based off gang stalking harassment. I never got to live a normal, nice life, like a celebrity. My life was hell on earth, and it was a nightmare. I was harassed constantly by these people all my life, and I never had a regular life. People constantly was shitting on me. Back to what I was saying, y'all. Like, these people have people in a field and in these programs, they be having employees even gang stalking, harassing you. So motherfuckers be trying to come live with me. Like that one guy I talked to on here. Me and him started off as friends, associates. And everything was going good, but he wanted to come live with me. And I'm like, shit, I barely really know you like that. And he like, we could get to know each other. And he said, that's the problem now. Us target individuals can't come together. And I'm like, hell no. And he was talking about he had to move state to state from something. I'm like, but why they gang stalking you? And he told me why they gang stalking him. And I just was like, really? They gang stalking you because of that? I'm like, no, they don't gang stalk people like that. Because the people I know used to sell drugs and all that. He didn't say he sell drugs, but some people I know used to sell drugs. And the police was on them on some days because, they didn't want them doing all that. But they wasn't gang stalking them like that, like how they gang stalking me. Like, you're not able to look cute, you're not able to wear clothes. If you do, we'll stick a dog on you. That's gang stalking right there, when somebody trying to stick a dog on you. But he did tell me, when we was talking on the thing, he did tell me that some days when he try to go to work, they have dogs outside, dog walkers walking past. Like he said, he saw a little girl walking a big ass dog, and that dog could have got loose and did something to him. I believe him, because that happened to me one time. This white lady was walking with her little girl, and you could tell whoever was behind the gang stalking harassment didn't want to just do me like that, but they do it to her. They had this white lady and this little white girl walking a rock roller, and I showed my associate that what they was doing. I said, that's gang stalking harassment. Look how they trying to have me get moved by this rock roller. And I forgot what happened, but I had walked back, and I think me and my associate ended up having words with each other, but he started too, and he had tried to come walk with me. Like, he tried to come my direction, walk with me. I said, shit. And then me and him got to talking and laughing. We was like, yeah. And I was trying to tell him, I said, shit, that's gang stalking harassment. The lady walked around the block, then she went in the alley. And I said, them motherfucker trying to have that dog moved on me. He said, I know. He said he agreed. He said he know that they trying to move me with the rock roller. With the rock roller dog and the dog. I said, that's why you need to help me move out this apartment that I'm living in. It was right around when I was in my early 20s. And the apartment building I'm still living in, it was right around that time. And I had my stuff packed. I just needed somebody to help me move out the unit. And I was trying to tell him. He agreed, but he wasn't really trying to help me like that. I'm like, shit, you ain't a gang stalker. You ain't no agent. You a targeting individual just like me. They targeting you because you trying to help me. And I'm like, we can get up out of this. We can get up out of this. That lady did not give no fucks. She was a white woman, bro. And had a little girl. And that was her daughter. And she had the daughter holding the leash. I said, this white bitch is dirty. I want to call her a heathen ass bitch. Because she know what the fuck she was doing. She was trying to have her daughter have the Rockefeller move me. But I said, this white bitch got her daughter holding a leash. I said, no, you hold the leash because you more stronger than her. She had her holding the leash. And she was holding the leash of a big Rottweiler dog. And I'm like, shit, they trying to move me. Good thing my associate friend caught up with me. And we met at the same time on that little walkway. And we went in the gas station. I was telling him, like, they trying to move me. But he wasn't trying to help me like that. He was helping me a little bit to some extent. But he wasn't trying to really, help me like that. And he said he used to work, but he don't work no more. I'm like, shit. We can get back on our feet. Man, that shit was crazy. But I have met people in my life that have saw me getting gang stalked and harassed. They believe me. And they wanted to help me, but they really couldn't help me like that. They only can help me to some extent. And the guy I was talking to, he just happened to be a guy, associate, friend that I ended up talking to a while back. And man, I was talking and stuff. Everything was going good until he wanted to like come stay with me and stuff. I had to come up with this and that to tell him so he won't feel too bad and feel like I didn't have a heart and stuff. And I'm just like, hell no, because I can catch bed bugs and I can end up giving people bed bugs that's in contact with me. And I wasn't trying to put nobody in jeopardy like that. And I'm just like, shit, they got man shelter. And I'm like, what the fuck you doing all the way in that state? I can't say the state he was in. And I was shit, them motherfuckers, they say they black, but they Mexicans. They say they black, but I don't know. They say they black too. They just Mexicans. And I said, yeah, but you really not them. You not them. You black. You not them. You know what I'm saying? You not them. I look at it like I'm not a Mexican. I'm black. But they say they black too. But, they speak a different language too. And I'm just like, no, I can't be around a group of them like that. And I'm like, shit, he fucked up when he went to that state. I said, why the fuck you leave out of that? I can't say no state because I don't want to get nobody away. But what the fuck he leave out of that state and went all the way there to around them? I'm like, shit, everybody in that motherfucker is that race. Shit, you barely gonna see some black people. I'm like, this motherfucker did some shit like, no disrespect to Jesus Christ, but he did some stuff Jesus Christ did. But that was back in biblical time. That was when the gang stalking was so worse as it is now. Gang stalking harassment shit it ain't got worse. It's somewhere in the Bible scriptures that most righteous high God had to place Jesus in a different forgot how they said it, a different town or city to try to hide from the Pharisees for a while. Because somebody was looking for Jesus Christ. A group of people was looking for Jesus Christ and they wanted to kill him. They wanted to hurt him and kill him. So he had to go into a different like state or town or city. It say that in the Bible somewhere. I don't really know the scripture. I don't know what scripture that is, but he did some stuff like that as a target individual. And I believe him. He a target individual. Only reason I believe him when he say he's a target individual is because when he was trying to go to work, I think he said when he was trying to go to work or go home after work, He said he was trying to get somewhere, and he said he saw a little girl walking a big-ass, vicious, aggressive dog, and he didn't see no, like, parent around. And I was like, what the fuck? That's when I started thinking. I was like, that's wrong. That dog could have moved him. So that's the only reason I believed him. And I feel bad that I couldn't let him in. But I wasn't trying to catch bed bugs. And I'm just like, shit, he could have went to a men's shelter. Then on top of that, why is he even in that state? He said that shit wasn't just working out for him in the other state, so he had to leave and go to another state. But he around people that ain't really black like that. You know, they black, but they ain't black. They ain't black. You know what I'm saying? They call them Mexicans for a reason. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, bro, you need to get around some people that can see through bullshit and around people that look just like you, like the same color like you or something. Because them guys would at least help them out. The Mexican guys looking at him like, I don't know. We really don't know him like that. Damn, I done said that shit out loud. But not about that I said it out loud, but I done said what I said about, where if he come across this video, shit, don't take it personal, but hey, just keep in mind that, like this shit is gang stalking harassment that, it's hard to trust people. Shit, I'm finna be homeless too. I'm finna be on the streets too. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna be out here trying to put myself on people. I mean, it's gonna be days where they accept me in the shelter. It's gonna be days where they want me to sleep out on the street and be on the streets and stuff. And they want all type of stuff. It's just an experiment. They want all type of stuff to happen to me. They definitely want me to get moved by a dog. I already know what people gonna be thinking. This girl probably got bed bugs. I'm not finna help her like that. And the guy, he probably would try to take me in if I'm on the street just to see if I suck his dick or I let him fuck. You know what I'm saying? This is not for kids, y'all. So I'm definitely this video is gonna be adults only. I'm gonna put the circle button, adults only, not for kids to listen to this. But, the gang stalker's probably gonna do some shit like that to me. You know what I'm saying? And I already know because I've been down that road before when I was kind of on the streets and I couldn't go home because the gang stalkers didn't want me to go home. And this man was trying to talk to me and see what my head was saying. He was trying to see if I would come with him. And I'm like, no, I ain't finna do that. And I thought he was trying to like human traffic me. And then I think he got mad because I didn't want to talk to him no more. He was trying to connect me to some people he know. And he would, at the time I had more other little stuff, and I think they were trying to get that stuff from me. And I'm like, shit, that's wrong. I can't even wear it. But I gotta they want me to have a heart and let somebody else wear it and stuff. And I'm like, shit, that's bogus. I paid for that. I should be able to wear that. But they're like, well, if you want to wear it. But that's on you if you get moved. I'm just like, that shit bogus as a bitch. That's why I always be like that with them. I'm like, no, I can't let them in because I already know they want to just come in and take my stuff, take my belongings and stuff. They want to, these gang stalkers, I don't know if they gang stalkers or not. The ones that they do be sending my life to try to come off as if they trying to help me. I don't know if they jealous and envying me or not. I don't know if but it coming off like that, you know what I'm saying? They wanna live in my home. They wanna have my home. They wanna have everything in my home. They wanna wear my stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said when that one employee came to me, very disrespectful, and came out and said that she basically was saying to her, suspect the way you can leave and somebody else will come in here and have your stuff. She basically saying we can have that happen to you. We can do that. But it's up to you if you want that. If you want to just get up and leave. And then she basically was like, if you leave, that's you. Somebody else can come up here and have all this. I'm like, well, this bitch taking this shit too fucking, too wrong. I'm just trying to express the way I feel. I told her that she didn't have to, like, keep going with it. You know what I'm saying? She talking to me any type of fucking way and shit. Like, trying to make me feel embarrassed. Like, she was trying to make me look bad in front of the neighbors and shit. I said, nope. They got me fucked up. They got me fucked up. And y'all ain't even my color. Like, what the fuck? Spiritually, I feel that jump through witchcraft. They ain't even my color. Then they wanted to treat me and make me feel I got a mental problem, looking at me like I had a crazy problem. So I said, okay, you want to see crazy? You're going to get motherfucker crazy. And I said, since motherfuckers trying to ear hustle, okay, here it is. And I got to jump it on the motherfucker flow. Now they going trying to bring the dogs. And they showed me on the news, too. The gang stalker was like, they showed me something about when you set a fire or something. Called the police, something they said. And then they had something about on the news, a person was brought up on charges for setting a fire. They basically was directing it to me through the TV because they like, when they allow dogs, don't be trying to start an apartment fire and set a dog on fire. Because that's on your ass. Because we going to get you. And you going to be brung up on some charges. If anything get damaged. Because I do some shit like that. I'm crazy like that. I set a dog on fire. I don't give a fuck if I got something to set a fire. I do something for my protection. And if the dog running my unit, you know what I'm saying? If the dog running my unit, then yeah, I have all right to protect myself. Okay, so that's another thing that just clicked to my head. You know, if the dog running my unit, then yeah, I have all right to protect myself. You know, set the motherfucker on fire if you can. But they vicious, they run fast. But dogs are scared of fire. Well, they ain't scared of fire, but, they a step away from you. If the fire touch them, then they, like, get, scared a little bit. Or they feel that pain. And I'm like, shit, what the fuck you scared for, bitch? You a demon anyway. You vicious and aggressive. You a demon anyway. Or some fire get to your ass, you want to back and shit. You a demon anyway. You should be used to this. You come from the lake of fire. You come from hell. But I hate to talk like that, but... And I already know the gang stalkers don't have dogs outside when I get outside. Because they hearing everything I'm saying. But, yeah, that was my intentions. If they allow pets in the building, yeah, I might end up doing some shit like that. I don't care who here it is from recording me. But don't start no shit, won't be no shit. Especially if the dog run in my unit. Because now I'm scared. Like, I'm not going to run in the bathroom for hours and hours and hours. And be screaming. You know what I'm saying? And in the bedroom. Because they'll do that. They'll set some shit up like that. Have a dog running your unit. And you scared or you end up running. You in a room for hours and hours. You know what I'm saying? Can't call for help. And two, the owner come get their dog out your unit. And of course they set some shit up like that. Because the tenant that's gang stalking you and harassing you, they want to just come in your home and see what you got. I think I've been there enough, and I think I say everything that I done said. Like I said, it's more to gang stalking harassment. It's deeper than what we think. You got some people that know what's actually going on in the world that are victims of gang stalking harassment too, that's being gang stalking harassed too, and that are targeting individuals. And that can tell you what's really going on in the world. And that feel like the shit is bullshit. And if you notice, they really don't have movies that's called... They don't come out with any movies, any DVD movies or movies in a movie theater called gang stalking harassment, because they do not want to expose this. They do not want to expose what this shit really is and what it's about. Because if they did, people will be aware. People will be helping people get out of this shit. And that's not what the government, the president, Lucifer, Satan, demons, the devil, the enemies, witches, wizards, the body people, shit, evil people, let's just say evil, wicked people. That's not what they want. They don't want people to be saved. They want people to suffer and go through shit. Especially if they don't like you. And they want people to suffer and go through shit. People ain't gonna start understanding what gang stalking harassment is and believing this shit until that day they start martial law and start forcing microchip implants in people's hands or in their forehead, their body, whatever parts of their body, you know what I'm saying? And then they'll start believing that this shit is real and that they gonna start talking about gang stalking harassment. This shit gonna be too motherfucking late on my end because I'm gonna be an old woman. I'll probably be dead and passed away. And I'm just gonna be looking at that shit like, hell no, don't send me back. And I know I gotta deal with some more stuff. And I'm just hoping to God that I do not have to be around people after I die, because there's a level you gotta go to before, judgment. And I don't know, I'm just thinking that because I'm a target individual. And I'm like, shit, they probably got more lined up for me when I die. They probably like, well, we can send you back. We can send you back on this planet as, you're going to be a newborn baby and a baby. And you can just start your life back over if you didn't. You don't, I'm not finna, I'm like, shit, hell no. I'm not trying to come back on this earth and live this shit again. They want me, I feel like the gang stalkers, the only reason they want me to come back on this earth. Only reason they want me to come back on this earth because they want me to get the microchip. They want to see if I get the microchip implant. They want to see. They want to see what I would do for money, and if I would get the chip in my hand to be able to buy and sell. So they gotta sit there and start some shit with me when I die, and have these vicious, aggressive dogs around me so that I could agree to go back on the earth. And I'm like, no, I don't want to. I should be able to, when I die, there should be a judgment date for me where I meet somebody. They got the book of life open. And they, let's just get straight to it. Tell me if my name in the book, if I'll be able to go to heaven or hell, where I'm going to heaven or hell. It should be like that when I die. I don't want to go through no more gang stalker stuff when I die. I don't want these gang stalkers trying to have dogs around me and trying to say, well, we can send you back on earth. You can live again. You could just be a newborn baby and just start over. She said, now you know not to make the same mistakes again. Just live, try to do better. And I'm like, no, because y'all, these people is crazy. They will set you up. If they really want to set you up, they'll set you up. They'll orchestrate stuff for bad stuff to happen to you. And you will be stupid to believe a person that say, oh, no, they ain't going to do that to you. I got you. I got you. That ain't going to happen. You straight. Trust me, bro. You straight. I got you. They can say all that they want. But I know deep inside what's going to happen. Somebody going to be hating. Somebody gonna be hating, you know what I'm saying? And this shit hurt coming back down here on the earth. Because if you notice, when babies come out their mother womb or out the stomach, they cry. Newborn babies be crying. They be like, eh. That shit hurt, you know what I'm saying? Coming back into the world, you know what I'm saying? And this world the world that we are coming into is evil and wicked. It even say that in the Bible, that the world, that we born into a world of sin, that the mother have sins. We born into a world of sins. The earth is full of wickedness and evilness. Everybody on this planet have sinned it. And I'm just like, shit, I ain't trying to go back through that no more. Shit, I already know what's going to be in the next generation. Microchip and implants. It say it in the Bible. The Bible telling us what's going to happen. Revelation, another notification. The Bible is telling us what's going to happen when Revelation time come. Right now, everybody cool, you know what I'm saying? Ain't countries, ain't beefing with each other and stuff. We ain't going to war. Everything fine and good. I mean, UFOs, they come on the earth every now and then they leave and go back to their planet or wherever they go. But they ain't really trying to mess with us humans, you know what I'm saying? They about, they ain't really doing all that. But I ain't finna be doing all that. I'm gonna be an old woman. I'm gonna be dead. Shit, hopefully, like I said, when I die, just give it to me. You know what I'm saying? Judgment Day, give me the book. Let me know. Okay, open the book. Let me know. Is my name in the book? Is I'm going to heaven? How does heaven look? You know what I'm saying? I hope it ain't a ghetto heaven. I hope it ain't a hood heaven. I hope I ain't got to go through this stuff no more. I mean, all my life, I walked through streets with spit on the ground, trash everywhere on the ground. Man, I want to walk the street of gold and silver, barefooted, gold and silver. I don't want to be around no vicious, aggressive dogs and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to be around the witches and, wizards and demonic people. Like, I don't want to be around that evil wickedness, man, all that negativity. I want to just be able to be at peace. You know what I'm saying? I want my soul to be at peace. I don't want to have to go through all that. I feel like I did my time on this planet. So I feel like that should be granted to me. Heaven should be granted to me. I should be able to go to heaven. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to have to walk in filth. I don't want to have to, like my skin messed up, everything. I broke out and stuff on my skin. This ain't even my original skin color. You know what I'm saying? Like, I stood in the sun for a long time, so my skin got dark. But this ain't really how. I mean, I love it because I've been wearing this complexion all my life. You know what I'm saying? So I don't mind it. You know what I'm saying? But it gets like that when you stay in the sun for a long time. But thank God for it because the melanin helped. It helped along the way. But all I'm saying is like I feel all that. Like the Bible say, you get a new mind, a new soul, a new mind, new body. I think it say new mind. Well, I gotta read the Bible again. It says something about when you go to heaven, you got like you get renewed all back over. Like you get a new body and stuff. Like, okay, this better than implants. This better than surgery, plastic surgery, all that. Like everything gonna be made over on me and stuff. Like, hey, yes. You know what I'm saying? Like, shoot, I'm gonna be looking good if I go to heaven. Now, if I go to hell, I'm gonna be looking like nothing. But if I go to heaven, I'm going to be looking good. Like, my hair all my life, my hair was coming out and stuff. Like, when I go to heaven, I'm going to have some long hair. Like, yes, I'll be able to put in many styles I want and stuff. A new mind, you know what I'm saying? Like, that V2K voice of skull harassment, I ain't going to be able to hear that no more. I'm going to have my own sound of mind. Like, it's going to be so peaceful, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna be good and straight. I'm gonna be looking good, all dressed in all white, looking good. You know what I'm saying? I gotta worry about smelling bad smell or people trying to make me smell like bad and stuff. Just because I put on some perfume and stuff, I'll be smelling like flowers. Like a woman and lady and little girl should be smelling like flowers. You know what I'm saying? And men should be smelling good too. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like, ladies should be smelling like flowers and stuff. You know what I'm saying? All of us should smell good and, like, you know what I'm saying, heaven. Like, all that smelling bad down here on the earth and stuff. Like, when the wind blowing you outside and you smell funk and all that. Like, I won't have to go through that no more. So, I just wanted them to give it to me when I die. You know what I'm saying? Don't be playing around. Because then I'm going to be mad if the gang stalkers do that stuff to me. And I'm like, oh, heck, Like, they ain't stalking me. I gotta find a weapon or something. Because now I'm dead and it's just my soul. And I'm in a demonic realm where I need protection because I'm surrounded by demons. So I gotta try to protect myself. But if I die, I just hope that it be like something like that where I go straight to Judgment Day and they open up the book and they like, okay, we gotta go over this and that. And if they trying to say, well, you did this and you did that, so we really feel like you shouldn't be accepted in heaven. And I'm like, well, I did my time on this earth. Like the Bible told me, the Bible said, do not commit suicide. I adored it to the end. I might get moved in my life, you know what I'm saying, by some dogs. So if I do get moved and I lose a lamb, shoot, you know what I'm saying, they got to get that back to me in heaven. You know what I'm saying? There you go. I could just say, you know, my enemies was jealous and envying me, and they had these dogs move me. They used their dogs as weapons, and I'm going, y'all telling me to go to hell? Like, no, that's bogus. Even though they got the power and will to just say, we don't care what she say, send her to hell. You know what I'm saying? Like, which will be bogus. I mean, God needs to be careful how he just letting people, entering people in heaven. Like, you gotta make sure you picking the right one. I mean, I ain't trying to get in these angels' life up in heaven, but what y'all done went through? What did y'all go through? Y'all probably got a free pass. You know what I'm saying? Y'all probably ain't even went through nothing. Y'all just sitting watching. You know what I'm saying? Just watching people. But ain't no telling. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, the only thing I'm telling them, I done did my time on this earth. I done did what you told me to do, most righteous high God. You know what I'm saying? I need to not commit suicide. I ain't commit suicide. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, us targeting individuals, you know, one day this gang stalking harassment stuff gonna come to an end. Hopefully it comes to an end because this is mass suffering, you know what I'm saying? And nobody wanna be going through this, you know what I'm saying, all their life. There should be a breaking point. There should be an end to this at some point. You know what I'm saying? Like, an end point to where it comes to an end to where, you know, a decision is made. You know what I'm saying? Upon, I forgot that Bible scripture about the wheat and the tear. But yeah, that stuff, it should be an ending point. I already know they gonna try to send the gang stalkers gonna try to send me back down here to live life again. And I'm like, man, I don't want to do this because this is wrong. This is wrong. Don't even have me with the rich, you know what I'm saying? And the people that did me wrong, which they would never allow or it would never be set up that way, you know what I'm saying? It would never be set up that way. I just do not want to have nothing to do with my enemies. Like, they did what they did to me. I'm daydreaming. I got so much dead skin on my feet. I see why the Bible talk about why they washed the feet so much in biblical time. Back in biblical time, they just, they kept, stuff was being, told in the Bible and read it in the Bible how when they stepped into like the tents or the temple or the home, how they stayed washing their feet. And now in this life, down here on this life, you gotta do that too. You gotta keep the feet washed because if you don't keep the feet washed, your feet get the itching and you have all type of dead skin on your feet and stuff. As I said, that is nice. That guy would, the most Russians how God would get it to somebody, a new mind, you know what I'm saying, a new body, and dang, I forgot what else he said. It wasn't just that, you know what I'm saying. It was something else he said you would have. I'm like, wow, that sound nice. That sound better than first class. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that sound like first class. You know what I'm saying? Like, wow, this is nice. Game stalkers want me to share a world with them. They want me to share a heaven with them. I gotta share a heaven with them and stuff. I gotta, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, my enemies should be my footstool. And I should be a queen. And I should be sitting up here having not to be around them. You know what I'm saying? If I don't want to be around them, I shouldn't have to be around them. You know what I'm saying? They should be my footstool. They don't even need to be my footstool. They don't need to be around me, period. Period. You know what I'm saying? I'll never use that word like that in life, but period. Like, they shouldn't even be around me in heaven. They should be somewhere where I cannot see them no more. Because every time I see their face, it just gonna remind me of what they did to me. Everybody should go to their own heaven. You know what I'm saying? Like, you go to your heaven, I go to my heaven. You go to your heaven. Don't worry about what I'm doing over here. You know what I'm saying? Because the heaven I'm talking about, I'm finna be looking good. You know what I'm saying? Hey. And I ain't trying to be around nobody like I seen before. No offense to my family, but I do love them. I really do. But if they part of my gang stalker harassment, then yeah, it should not regarding the kids, but the adults. Come on now, the adults know better. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely don't want to see them either. You know what I'm saying? Like, if they is in a gang stalker harassment, program and harass me and stuff, participating in this too, I don't want to see them either in heaven. I had a dream one time where I had a dream, and I actually seen this person in real life too. I had a dream I was in heaven, and I was, I think, a princess or queen, and I had a crown on my head. I had on royal clothing, and it didn't smell bad where I was at. It was like we was in some type of hall or temple or something, and everything looked the righteousness looking, and people was walking past me and stuff, and this lady came up to me to see if I needed anything. And I was just looking at her like, why is you in my face? Like, why are you even in my dream? Who are you, and why are you even trying to talk to me after what you did to me? Because I already knew right then and there I'm in heaven. There wasn't nothing bad happening in my dream or nothing. And the girl, she was still like looking at me, talking to me nice and stuff. And I was like, I was just feeling like, then I woke up and I was like, maybe that was a dream letting me know that God gonna make my enemies my footstool. But I don't think, now when I think about it, I don't think that dream was about that. Because I ended up seeing that girl in real life. I actually seen that girl in real life. And she was driving me somewhere. And I felt it bad because I was like, she got to drive me somewhere. And I'm like, what in the world? How did this girl know me? I actually seen her in real life. I seen this girl in my dream, and I seen her in real life. And she was driving me somewhere. And I just felt it bad because I'm like, oh, I hate that she got to drive me somewhere. And I'm just like, no, I wish somebody else was my driver instead of her. And I'm like, shoot, I don't know how this girl knew me. I don't know how she knew me. I don't know. Maybe she was an angel or something. I don't know. Maybe she was an angel or something, because it was around that time where I was posting some stuff about my gang stalker targeting me and stuff, how they was doing me and stuff. And she just came in my life and made sure I got picked up safe and got dropped off safe. And she looked like she was mixed. It looked like she was mixed with white and black, but I couldn't really tell. She looked like she was one of them Fergane women, but I really can't tell, if she was a Fergane woman or a woman that's mixed with white and black that's biracial. I really couldn't tell because they all look alike a little bit in the face and their skin complexion and stuff. So I really couldn't tell, but I was like, dang, that's crazy. I seen her in my dreams. I seen her in real life, and I'm like, what the hell? But that's in the Bible too, y'all. They talk about that, how God will make your enemies your footstool. She wasn't even my enemy, though. The lady I was just talking about, like, she didn't do nothing bad to me. She didn't say nothing bad to me. She was just somebody that I happened to see in my dream and then happened to see in real life. But it do say that in the Bible that God will make your enemies your footstool. If you're good to them and you forgive your enemies, God will, when you go to heaven, God will make them your footstool. So you probably will see them in heaven. Like, you probably will see people that you might not see them. Okay, how should I explain this? You're going to see your enemies in heaven, but it's not actually your enemies. It's people that got just, it's hard to describe. It's people that just look like them, but that's actually not really them. Because they in a different dimension and you in a different dimension. It's just people that look like them. Like, they got the same face as them and everything. And God just, I don't know, he worked miracles. You know what I'm saying? That's the, if you know God, that's how the most righteous God operate. Heaven, all that higher power existence and stuff. You would, I don't know how they do it, but you will see people you see on this earth, but they more nicer to you and stuff. They more nicer to you, but you'll be thinking to yourself, like, what the world? Like, all that stuff you did to me and you trying to come talk to me? God would make your enemies your footstool. I'm like, what the world? I was tripped out about that dream. And I was just, like, irritated, too. And I woke up feeling a little irritated a little bit, too. Thinking about it and stuff. But I hope I don't see them, because it's just going to hurt me. It's just going to hurt me. And then it's crazy in the dream. Like, it's like I was a ruler of where I was living. Like, I was in heaven or some type of kingdom or something. I was like a queen or something in a dream. And it's like I was a ruler. And everybody was like being nice to me. And they was like, I don't know. It was like I was taking the orders or something. Like, because I was the queen and stuff. And everybody like was bowing down to me and everything. And they was walking past me. They didn't do nothing like, oh, my hair. They didn't, they was just walking past me and stuff. And they, the other people didn't say nothing to me and stuff. They was just walking past me. They wasn't trying to hurt me and stuff. I did not see no dogs in that dream either. Shoot. I think the Game Stalkers gonna try to make me their footstool because they jealous of me. The only reason they probably do that down here on this earth is because they know that if I do die and make it up to heaven, they gonna be probably envy and jealous of me. So down here on the earth, they gotta do me how they see what's gonna be done when I get to heaven. They like, okay, well, we gonna do you only in Satan's kingdom. Only in Satan's kingdom, only in the Lucifer kingdom. You gonna deal with stuff like that. Being Game Stalker, harassed. And they're going to make your enemies is going to make you their footstool. Only in Lucifer kingdom, shit like that happen. You know what I'm saying? The Bible say, thou shalt not kill. On my case, that's impossible any damn way, because these dogs come big now and vicious and aggressive, more vicious and aggressive. And it's hard to kill a big ass dog, especially a dog that weighs a bunch of pounds and is vicious and run quick. It'd be hard to get. That's the only thing I see myself trying to kill. I don't trying to kill no human on this planet. I do not be trying to kill no human on this planet. I don't even own no weapons. That's the only thing I'd be trying to like kill is a damn dog. The dog's just crazy as hell. I don't know what the hell going up in their motherfucking brain, but I don't like them. I don't even want to be around them. I gotta get exposure therapy too, but I don't know when that's gonna happen. But I'm supposed to be getting exposure therapy. I don't be want to do it no more because I don't even want to be around dogs. I mean, some come good, some come bad, and even the good ones, I don't even want to be around. Feel sorry for them because they gotta worry about the same thing I'm worrying about. What if somebody trying to do something to them? But yeah, y'all, I just wanted to vent on some stuff. Today's Sunday, and these gang stalkers was just at me. You know what I'm saying? I'm laying here in the bed and they just uh giving me that telepath V2K voice of skull harass me, and they just broadcast and they just talking about it's like a radio or something, and they talking about my life and stuff and what's happening and how a person feel about me and what a person done to me, and they like, yeah, it's gonna happen, all like that. That shit was, it didn't scare me, just like worry me. It kind of stressed me out a little more. So when I start venting about this, it's like they listening. I don't know how the fuck they do this shit. Like, do they got microchips in my eyes, in my eyeballs, or in the brain? I don't know if they got a microchip in my brain. But can't say too much. But one of my relatives said that when I was coming out of the womb, they had to stick something in my head to get me out the, you know, the womb in the middle of my head. And I'm like, shit, maybe they implanted a microchip in my head when I was like a newborn baby. But shit, I don't know. I don't think so. Because sometimes you got to do that just to, get a baby out. Because sometimes the baby gets stuck, you know what I'm saying, in the womb. So sometimes you got to use some type of thing to pull them out your hand, or some type of like equipment thing. You got to pull the baby, out by the head or a certain way. I'm like, them people didn't do that. Put a microchip in a newborn baby head. I'm like, no, I don't think that's what's going on. I think this could be hell. I'm probably living in hell. And that this is a nightmare, and that this is the Matrix 2 that I'm going through. And that the military is involved, demons and witches are involved. And I feel like somewhere they doing that. It's witchcraft. It's definitely witchcraft. It's definitely witchcraft because dang, I hate when I say it like that. It's definitely witchcraft. Okay, I didn't say it right. Again, I didn't say it right, but it's definitely witchcraft. Witchcraft. Sound light in the voice. It's definitely witchcraft, and they definitely doing that. I don't know how they do it, but the shit be sounding like they right next to you. It sound like they right next to you, and this shit sound like they right. Yeah, it sound like they right next to you or something. But in reality, or they just say, oh, you got a mental illness, you got schizophrenia. You know what I'm saying? So that's why a lot of people don't say they hearing voices, because so when you tell somebody you hearing voices, oh, they think you crazy. You know what I'm saying? Then they had somebody diagnose you, and next thing you know, they say you got schizophrenia. Like, this shit is... This shit is a mind game. This shit is not just a mind game, but this shit is demonic. This shit is demonic and evil. Why they just can't come out and tell us, you know what I'm saying, what we going through? Why they just can't come out and just help us if they want to help us? Why they just can't come out and expose this shit? They exposing everything else on this planet. They talking about UFOs and aliens in Las Vegas. And like I told y'all in the other video, they was saying how, do I know? Do she know? I just want to know, do she know? They want to know, do I know what's really going on? Because if I did, I don't know next. I don't know what they would try to do to me next. They would probably try to just end it. You know, have somebody come in, take me hostage, and try to take me somewhere, experiment on me more, or do something to me. I don't know. They probably try to kill me off or make me disappear, make it look like a suicide. This shit is really hard to figure out. Sometimes make your hair hurt, and then make you so stressed out to the point you need to just rest. You know what I'm saying? Because you constantly under stress and under attack. One time my V2K voice call harassment was so fucking bad. The shit was scaring me, and the shit would just stress me so fucking bad. I couldn't even fucking fall asleep. They would just at me all fucking day, just like worrying me and stressing me. And some was against me, some was not. I'm like, where the fuck is this shit? So in the next video, I'm just gonna be trying to expose this and just talk about it and see if I can get somebody connect, so I can see if I could draw people more to when I expose them, like, to the video and stuff. I'm trying to see so we can have like a live, like go live or get on like StreamYard or something like that, and we could talk about this experiment that we going through, this harassment we going through, because shit, where the voice is coming from? You know what I'm saying? Where the voice is coming from? Where it sound like these motherfuckers right next to us. Like, where they at? You know what I'm saying? They like, then they was saying all these people is sometime next door to you, and they got some type of like equipment, and then they in your head. Like that movie Control Factor. It's a movie called Control Factor, and it's a gang stalker harassment movie. I don't really believe that is really going on. I mean, I believe some stuff in there, but not all that. Like a neighbor next door to you got some equipment, and they in their head and stuff, making you have voices and all that. Like, I don't believe all that. Like, shit, this shit just, it gotta be another way. They, you know, and they like, shit, that's what's going on. It be the people that live next door to you. They be doing it to you. Yeah, that's true to some extent. Some of them be involved in the harassment, but they ain't making you hear voices like that. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got equipments and shit, military equipments, and got you hearing all that V2K and stuff. The military probably got equipments like that. The government or president, you know what I'm saying? But Come on, my president ain't harassing me. I hate when targeted individuals do that. Like, oh, it's the president of the government. Yeah, to some extent, but they ain't really doing that to us. It's deeper than what we think. It's witches and wizards and demonic people and evil, wicked people doing this to us. People that do witchcraft. It's demons and witches doing this to us. And yeah, maybe the military is involved. You know what I'm saying? Because they did mention something about, not the military, but it have been said on social media that in certain states they have already voluntarily started microchipping and implanting people. And in the state that I live in. So, and I live in Wisconsin. But I don't think that they got military next door, the CIA next door, giving me the V2K voice of skull harassment. I think it's more deeper than what I think. I think it's something else going on. I think this shit is an experiment, because if they knew that I really know what's really going on, they appear to me. Because now they kind of worry and thinking, okay, she gonna go back and tell another person what's going on, and they might believe her, but they might think she crazy, but they might believe her. Because it might be other people out there just like me wondering what the fuck is going on, what the hell is going on, why this keep happening, and why it sound like they right next to us, but we just don't see them. I talked about V2K Voice of Skull, I think some months back, but I didn't really talk about it like this deep. But yeah, they definitely will appear to us if they knew we really knew what they doing to us. And they always talking about, some targeted individuals always talking about it's the president and the government, and they always want to blame it on like other listeners saying, oh, it's the 5Gs that's been put up. They been doing this shit to people years back. This shit definitely got to be voodoo and witchcraft, because America is based off witchcraft. And it's definitely got to be witchcraft, because that's what they do. That's what voodoo people do. They do voodoo on people. They sit there and fuck with their head and mind. And sometimes they even have you hearing voices. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely got to be witchcraft and voodoo. They keep saying, some target individuals say, oh, it's the military. Okay, shit, maybe it is their ass too. But spiritually, you got to look at this spiritually with your third eye. And just really think to it. Is the military even... The military ain't even in my area. I don't see no army trucks around here and shit. I don't see no military base in this area that I live in. And my neighbors, I don't know what the hell they doing in they home. But I know they ain't doing that to me. You know what I'm saying? They do little stuff like where they gotta, I can't really say too much, but they do certain little stuff. But they don't do no stuff like that be all in my head and mind. Invade the brain and all that. They ain't doing all that. Attacking the brain that way. In such a way. You know what I'm saying? Definitely, I just close my eyes like this and I see like a room. Some type of room, and it's a bunch of people. I see a gate up. And I see computers and stuff, and it looked like some type of CIA military base. CIA, it looked like a CIA something, like base. Inside his room, and there's a bunch of computers and stuff, and they got people wearing name tags, and they collecting data and this and that. I don't know. That's what I see when I close my eyes, because I am kind of sleepy. Like I said, that could be a who's hallucinating, you know what I'm saying? Just thinking of something, just to be thinking about something. Like your conscious hear you talking. I don't know. Like this shit is like, they don't tell us like we are some really spiritual beings. That's why they just tell us meditate and the chakra and all that. The third eye, they teach us about all that, but they don't really tell us like we are some really spiritual beings. Like we just like aliens, we have power too. So I don't know how the brain operate, but they say it's crystals in the brain. And I would close my eyes and I just saw that image, that picture of that image, and I'm like, shit, probably all that stuff I'm talking about, the brain is collecting all that stuff I'm saying, and showing a picture of what could be happening, but probably not even happening. You know what I'm saying? Who put that picture in my thought? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know who did that. Maybe it's me, doing all the talking I'm doing. But definitely, reach out to me whenever y'all get a chance or some time, and we could talk about this over phone, through Google Chat or Gmail. We can discuss and talk about gang stalking harassment. We could talk about this spiritual realms and the third eye and all that, you know what I'm saying? Crystals being in the brain and stuff, and scent trail was the reason they spraying scent trails in the sky. I never had focus on that when I was a little girl coming up. I never really looked into that, you know what I'm saying? I didn't pay no attention to all that. I just remember my childhood when I was a little girl, how I used to hear this jet plane going across the sky, and it sprayed like scent trails in the sky and stuff. I never understood all that. I used to think it was pretty cool too. Sky was so pretty and blue and stuff, and it was just nice. Everything was how it's supposed to look to me, like Earth, like life. You know what I'm saying? But now, as I got older and all that gang stalker I've been through all that gang stalker harassment stuff, still going through it. Now when I look at it, I'm like, shit, what's the reason they spraying that stuff in the sky? What's the real reason they spraying that stuff in the sky? Like, is the sky really that blue? You know what I'm saying? Is it really that blue? Or they gotta make it look blue? I don't know. When I started looking that stuff up, it said that stuff is toxic poison that they spraying down on us. And I'm like, shit, you think they would do that to kill us? If that's the case, we would have been all dead. I would have been dead. I don't think the stuff got poison in it and toxin in it. Maybe they trying to keep the sky blue or something. Because they ain't just spraying over the hood and black people. They spraying over their own race of people too. And they spraying over the rich class, the middle class, and the poor. You know what I'm saying? They spraying over the wealthy and rich. You know what I'm saying? They spraying over them too. Oh, and I find that, I don't mean to skip a different subject, but y'all look into Centrals, when y'all get a chance and stuff. We could talk about all that over Google Chat and Gmail, but that's crazy. Cause I deal with colorism, and I'm a Harry Indians, but I was just thinking to myself, in my life, there was always a white woman over me, and then in my life, there was always a white queen. Like, the lady was white. And she was a queen of the world. She was a queen in the world. And she was a white woman. Queen Elizabeth, I think that's her name. Well, around my time coming up, she was, they made her a queen and stuff. And when she hit that certain age and stuff, she became a queen when she hit that adult age. And I'm like, shit, that's the problem now. Shit. That's what they showing me, you know what I'm saying? And that white is better, and this type of beauty is better. Having fair skinned and light skin and being white. My whole life, coming up, didn't realize that. But now I realize it, like, damn, the queen was actually a white woman. Why they didn't have a black woman as a queen? And it was like, they rich and wealthy. And I was like, that don't mean nothing. Shit, there's some rich, wealthy people out here. Why the hell they ain't show no black queen? They probably show a fair-skinned or light-skinned queen, or a queen that is mixed with white and black. They'll probably show her, you know what I'm saying? But they ain't gonna show no woman that look my color or black. They ain't gonna show nobody that a queen like that. And probably in a movie, or, you know what I'm saying, acting and all that and stuff. But they ain't gonna really show it like, oh, this really a queen. That's what I had started my life. You know what I'm saying? And they had little black girls feeling like, oh, that's what I want. That's what I ought to be when I grow up. But that little dream would never come true. You know what I'm saying? They just was like, it's not their fault. It's not the lady's fault. She was a queen. You know what I'm saying? She was just born into a wealthy family. You know what I'm saying? She was born into a world like this, and she was just born into a wealthy family. And she just happened to be a queen one day. You know what I'm saying? So that got me, even though I'm dealing with colorism, I just look at that like, damn, it's like black women ain't never shit in doing, you know what I'm saying? But they is doing it, but it ain't really like they really doing it. I mean, you see some queens and shit. No, you don't see that. I mean, yeah, you do a little bit in some movies, but they gotta downgrade the black woman when they do it and shit. They gotta have the black man with a white woman and shit. While the black woman, the queen and shit. I seen something like that in one movie. I forgot the name of it. I'm like, shit, that wasn't even how it was. They said black people was royals and queens and kings. I think they talk about them Africans. And it was the black woman and the black man. You know what I'm saying? But now they got it like the black man with a white woman, and the lady a queen, the black woman a queen, but she's just evil. Like, now y'all downgrading the black woman, making her out to be a Jezebel. And they had the lady in the movie all evil and shit, like controlling shit. I'm like, what the fuck? And then he was all in her ear, whispering and all in her ear and stuff. What the hell? I gotta watch that movie. I might watch that movie tonight. And then tell y'all, do a review video about it and tell y'all what I think. But it's a really good picture. It's just, I don't know, I just feel like they always pick light. They always pick light colors over colors like this, like dark brown, black color. They always make it feel like, they always like let the world look at it as if light colors and white is better. You know what I'm saying? Because in that one movie, what's this? Eddie Murphy, that one movie where the queen, they made that light-skinned girl the queen. And Eddie Murphy didn't want the black girl as a queen. And she was hopping around on one leg and shit. They said that was colorism. And to this day, the lady talk about it because she's the actress. She talk about it and stuff. But she really can't say too much because she don't want to get blackballed in the media and in the actress industry, or blacklisted. But I think that was colorism because Eddie Murphy is like that. All black men is kind of like that. I mean, you can't fault them for dating who they want to date. But I do see the colorism. Like, they always choose light over black. Like, they feel like light is better and cuter and sexier and more beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Because in the movie, I'm going to watch that movie. No, again, I really don't. No, I'm going to watch it again because I just want to see it. But they had the black lady hopping on one goddamn leg after this black man that didn't even love her or care about her. And they always downgrade black women in the movies. You know what I'm saying? Like, she looked like a beautiful woman too. I mean, why the hell y'all just didn't make her a queen in the movie? They made her look really bad hopping around one leg behind a black man that's a king, but he really don't like her. And he chose the lighter woman over her and made her a queen, but he didn't make the black girl a queen. And then in the movie, I noticed they had one of the black girls. They had her act as if she was ghetto and hood and stuff, but they had the light girl acting like she was like not hood and stuff and ghetto and stuff. I said, you bought a bitch. Y'all motherfuckers dirty. But that is how it really is, though. Like, light women don't be all like that. Some light women ain't all like that. Some light-skinned women ain't all like that. You know what I'm saying? Be the darker ones that be doing all that. Finger and all that. Like, oh, let me show y'all. Oh, I forgot all my video. They be all like this, pointing their fingers and stuff. Like, girl, all like that sometimes. Yeah, it be like that sometimes. But that's just how some black women are, because the stuff they went through, and either how they was raised or the stuff they went through. Black men the same way, when it comes to light-skinned guys act different from dark-skinned guys. I noticed that white guys act different from black guys. Some white guys act different from black guys, and light-skinned guys act different from dark brown black guys. Yeah. And I'm like, shit, I don't ever put shit like that in the movies about light-skinned guys and a dark brown black guy. I mean, yes, they do. Yes, they do. Them hood movies, I watch them hood movies. I know, like, I don't know all the hood movie names, but I watch them hood movies where they always make the light-skinned guy appear like he's all goody good and not hood like that. And they always had the black guy that's dark brown black. They always had him appear as he is as a criminal and gangster and stuff, and shooting up people and then end up in prison. While the lighter guy is more like educated and all that. So they did show that. The white man, I ain't really mad at the white man or whoever, doing all this, movies and stuff. Because you know what? It is actually like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, like, we really do be have to chase after these black men. Some of us black sisters be trying to, like, we don't understand why these black men don't really like us like that. And when they tell us, we just like, but if they like, why the hell is you like that? But if a white woman was like that, y'all deal with it and y'all like it and all that and stuff. But because I'm black, like, y'all gotta, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's colorism, it's crazy. It's crazy. But people are free to like who they like, though. It is a free country. But it's definitely colorism going on out here. Like, it's like if you light or white, you treated better or something. Or you get, privilege and you more supremer over someone that's blacker than you or darker than you or shades darker than you. It is like that, though. So the movie, I'm gonna watch that movie, but it is like that. Like, black women be actually chasing after black men to love them back because they love them. But the black man don't love them like they don't see them attractive. They don't really want to date them. They see the lighter woman more attractive. So whoever, I gotta find out. I'm gonna find out who is the movie producer and who made that movie, and I'm gonna post it because they know what's actually going on, and they put it in a movie. They put it in a movie. Because it is kind of like that, and that's why they be like that lady on my channel. She talk about colorism too, but she also stand up for black women, and she like a little shades lighter than me, and she talk about colorism too, and she was telling like black women like y'all should date out y'all race, y'all should date a white man and do black men how black men do y'all, because they don't see any interest in y'all. They look down on y'all. They disgrade y'all, and they just do not like y'all like that. So that's basically what she was coming out like trying to say. And then she on my channel. I subscribed to her channel. I ain't gonna say her name because I don't want y'all to contact her and tell her, oh, she mentioned your name in the video and stuff. I don't want no beef getting started, but she's on my channel. I subscribe to her channel. She talk about colorism and stuff, and she talk about how black women need to, you know, date out their raisins, you know, and do the same thing that black men do. And I'm just like, girl, I ain't gonna say her name, but I'm like, me and her, we talk, you know, somebody comment to my little comment. But I'm like, like, I'm good. I just stay doing what I've been doing, you know, because I ain't racist. The only problem I got is when a white man trying to stick dogs on me and stuff, and got all them tattoos on them and shit, and trying to stick a dog on me. That's the only problem I got. And I don't care if they listening to this, cause, you know, like I said, it's gang stalking harassment, but I don't want to date out my race because I'm good, you know. That's, you know, I like what I like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when I go to the ice cream place to get some ice cream, you know, sometimes I want all flavors, you know what I'm saying? I like strawberry, you know, I like white, you know, vanilla, white ice cream. I like chocolate, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I got my picks and I got my taste, you know what I'm saying? So there's no, you know, it's not me being racist and stuff, you know. All my life, you know, I've been like that, you know what I'm saying? Chocolate is good. And I also found out that vanilla ice cream is really chocolate, but they made it turn to the color white, but it's really chocolate. And I think they said chocolate ice cream is really just chocolate, but they said vanilla ice cream is really chocolate. It's really made out of chocolate, but they turned the color white, vanilla white. Okay, y'all. So yeah, like I said, I got my picks. I still like black men. You know what I'm saying? I still like black men. I just don't be want to deal with them. You know what I'm saying? I got so used to being single, and then some days I want a black man. I want a boyfriend, but I don't want any type of black man. And that's just how black men feel too. They don't want any type of black woman. Like, you got to be on your shit. You got to have a job. You got to have a car. You got to have at least a college degree, like 2 college degrees or 1 college degree. You got to not be dependent. You got to be independent. You got to look good, smell good. They don't want just any black woman. You know, I understand that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want any black man. You know what I'm saying? And I definitely have my picks for black man now. I'm like, shit, I definitely don't want one that want a dog, a vicious, aggressive dog. Because now I'm thinking he probably trying to move me. Because I heard stories like that on the news. Like, this lady was staying with this guy, and I guess he was her boyfriend or something. And the dogs ended up just turning on her one day and mooling her. And she was in really bad condition. And I was like, damn, that's definitely a breakup, because he is not going to want to date her after that. He going to want to move on with his life and meet another woman. And I'm like, shit, I can't be with no guy that don't understand the way I feel and have respect for my feelings and understand my feelings. That's a lot of gang stalkers always, they play the honey trap and honey pop with me sometimes. They be trying to send black men my way that I don't really want to date. They don't send the right black man my way that I want to date. They send the wrong black man my way that I don't really want to date. And I'm just like, that shit bogus as hell. Like, not all, like, how could I say this? No, one of my exes, I ain't had no problem with him. Me and him, we just separated. He happened to be a black man, but me and him separated because, shit, it was just time for us to separate, because my life was not really fully together. I had a lot to work on, and I couldn't prosper. I couldn't get no help like that because I was being gang stalked and harassed. He understood. I didn't want to hold him back because his life wasn't set up like that. Was nobody really gang stalking, harassing him like that. Like, he wasn't being like going through anything. He couldn't wait for me. He couldn't like stick by my side because they were starting to gang stalk harass him, and he didn't want to like go through that. So I understood. I respect his feelings and stuff, and I let him go on and stuff with his life. And I found out a little later down the road, years passed, that he dated a white woman, that he got married to a white woman. And I was, I'm proud of him. I'm happy for him and stuff. That's, the Bible said man's supposed to not go on with his life and stuff and find his own home and do all that. I'm not finna hold no man back from his, what he want to do and stuff, because my life messed up. Because there's plenty more black men out here, you know what I'm saying? So I wasn't bitter. I wasn't mad, I wasn't like that. But do I want to talk to him? No, I don't want to talk to him, because I'm being gang stalked and harassed. And that shit just gonna mess with my pineal gland. He respected that because he know I'm being gang stalked and harassed by these people that are, some of them interracial couple, and they got kids and stuff. And he know that shit was gonna fuck up my pineal gland with him just staying in contact with me and stuff. And because then I was gonna start feeling like, maybe he in on my harassment too, like. But me and him was real cool and stuff. But I just, I couldn't like really. I was just like, I was a fucked up person. I couldn't like, I'm like, going on with your life, I was like that, but I'm not bitter. I'm not mad. Like, and then the other guy, he was a white guy. Me and him, like, we started off good, but it kind of ended bad because, I don't know, like, I feel like he was bogus for like, I can't say too much because, like, that's personal and stuff, but he was a good white guy, Out of all the other white guys that I'd met in my life, yeah, he wasn't so bad, you know what I'm saying? He was all right, It just, he messed up when he, talking to da-da-da-da, and he kind of upsetted me, and I, kind of got a little upset at him, and I just caught it off like, okay, I don't want to be in a relationship with you no more. After that, life went on and everything, and but they definitely do send people your way. Gang stalkers send people your way to try to like mess with you and stuff, to try to fuck with you, see where your head is at. And I've been through some really bad experiences with people, and my life just became fucked up. You know what I'm saying? And I had to get the police department involved because I thought I was being human trafficking. I thought that I was being gang stalked and harassed, and that these people are sending people my way to like mess with me and stuff. So after that, I just stayed single because I don't know who to trust no more. I don't know who to trust. And I'm just like, shit, if I take my butt to that camp, I probably can be able to find a man that that understands me and will help me spiritually, through Christ, because they say them men over there at that camp, the Israel United in Christ camp, it's one here in Milwaukee. They said that them men are men, that all the Israel United in Christ camps are sons of God. Mans of gods and sons of God, and that they raising them up to go out to the world to preach the gospel of God and to wake people up and tell people who they are and stuff, and help them walk a right path, righteousness, a right. They helping them to they helping people walk. They helping people to stay on the right path, and they helping people to get on the right righteousness path with the Lord, the God above. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, shoot, I could just go there and get me a man. You know what I'm saying? They take a sisters in every day. I'm like, shoot, I need a man. Okay, this was going on in my life. This was going on, Like, do y'all line us up with men? Because I need a man in my life. I don't have, this and that, but I'm willing to try to, shoot. So I can always go there, because I don't like that gang stalker stuff. Gang stalker trying to set me up with a man. Like, what? They were trying to set me up with a man that looked lighter than me. He light-skinned. Compared to my color and his color, he looked light-skinned to me, but he really fair-skinned. He really fair-skinned. He really fair-skinned, his skin complexion, tone, color. And he way older than I am. He ain't even my age. He like kind of older than me, like a a sugar daddy old that age, and they were trying to get me and him together, and I wasn't allowing that because he don't even like. I don't even want to date nobody that's not my age. I want to date somebody that's my age, and he was like older than me and stuff, and he was like a sugar daddy age limit, and he don't understand my feelings, and he don't understand what I'm going through. He don't understand what I'm going through, and when I try to tell him what I was going through, he didn't care because in his family, he had people in his family that are mixed, and that some of them look down on black women. You know, some of them don't like black women like me. So I could understand why he couldn't help me and why he came off like that. And I'm like, what the fuck we trying to fuck around? What the fuck we talking for? You know what I'm saying? I didn't understand that, so I stopped talking to him. We had changed number one time. He had my number, but I wasn't really fucking with him like that because I'm like, shit, hell no. Like, your family don't have no respect for me. They'll probably look down on me. They'll probably, set something up for me to get moved by some vicious, aggressive dogs. So I'm like, no, we really can't be fucking with each other like that. And I'm like, shit, I see through bullshit. You sitting up here see through, you see what's going on, but you gonna act like it's not happening. I can't have a man by my side doing that to me. I need a man of God. If he was really a man of God, he agreed what I'm saying. He is, because a man's supposed to protect his woman. He ain't really in to protect me. He just in to use me. This, he was gonna do all that. They was gonna have that man do some more stuff to me, like, oh, bro, you gotta, that's it, bro. You got to do this to her, bro. You got to look at her body. You got to, try to have sex with her and stuff. See if she'll let you have sex, or, see if she'll do more. Because I heard she nasty. She'll do it. You know what I'm saying? The gang stalker's telling this man this. So I was like, no, I couldn't really fuck with him. And plus, he don't understand. He would never understand what I'm going through. He ain't even my complexion. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a child of God. And I'm a daughter of the most righteous high God. And I know what the Bible, I know what it say in the Bible. And I know what the most righteous, I know what my father basically is trying to tell me. You know what I'm saying? I mean, man, them little kids, if I would have had kids by him, they probably would have been disrespecting me. With me being their mama, they wouldn't even care. They probably would have been disrespecting me. And my daughter probably would have, like, wounded me with a dog. And my son probably would have did the same thing. They probably would have took the kids away from me and put the kids in foster care, or they probably would have took the kids. Something was going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Something could have went down the road if I was just dumb like that, They wanted me to be, like, stupid-minded and stuff. But I had to, I had to get my head together. And I'm like, no, I ain't finna let these gang stalkers do me like that. Like, that ain't right. I'm like, oh, she could just come over here and live over here. I'm like, bro, that's bogus. And I'm in a program and I'm paying rent to be over here. And you want me to be over there with y'all? Like, I'm living over there with y'all. And they're like, yeah, I know, you could just get out the program. And then they, like, want me to get on, like, I don't know what they had in store, but I think they don't mind taking my furniture and stuff and belongings and stuff, because they was going to clean it all first, and then they was going to give it to some people they know. I'm like, no, I ain't got time for that, because I ain't finna be in no situation where I got to owe somebody back, and they like, well, if she don't owe me my money, I swear to God, I'm going to sick that dog on that bitch. You know what I'm saying? That's what they were trying to talk about with me. They was like, if the gang stalker was going to set all that up. They was going to have the neighbors sit up there and do that to me. Like, if she don't give me my money that she owe me, that I'm going to sick this dog on her. And he was like, bro, just do it. They was going to have that man do all that, participate in it. Like, bro, I understand that's your woman, but she bogus, though. She bogus. Like, it wasn't going to work out. It was not going to work out. And he way older than I am. Like, he should know better. You know what I'm saying? He should know better. And if he really a man of God, he would not sit there and put me through what the gang stalkers want him to put me through. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to be better than that. He see through that. He see through bullshit too, but he ain't gonna say nothing. I see through bullshit and I say stuff. I'm a whistleblower and I ain't afraid to tell people. And I'm just like, I'm kind of like Martin Luther King, and I'm kind of like Malcolm X. I keep going with it, and I don't shut up, and I keep on like exposing what's going on and stuff. I'm kind of like that. And he about the peace. He like Martin Luther King. He about the peace. Like keep everything died down. Don't say nothing. It ain't like that. You know what I'm saying? And me, I'm like Malcolm X. Like, no, fuck that. This what the fuck is going on. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I know disrespect to Malcolm X. He wasn't all like that, but Malcolm X was exposing a lot of stuff that was going on. And Martin Luther King, he was too, but he was like more like kind of, he was kind of not all like that. He was kind of like, no, the Bible say forgive your enemies, keep the peace and all that. And I'm like, no, it ain't gonna work out. Me and him, like I said, I'm glad that man don't got my number, and I'm glad me and him don't talk, because that man was not really, he ain't had the best interest in my heart. He wasn't really in it to like really help me or be by my side to just, do this gang stalker harassment. He was just in it for the money. And I don't care, wonder why the hell he ain't go out of the state yet. He said something about he was gonna go out of the state because he really don't like Milwaukee like that. Yeah, he ain't did it yet. The gang stalker still got him over there, and they want to use him to participate in the gang stalker harassment. And they offering him a better job, but he doing a job he really ain't comfortable with because he can catch something, but he can get rid of it because they made him they gave him all the equipment to get rid of the stuff, and they like, okay, if she gets slick or she step out of corner pro, make her catch this, and he like, you ain't gotta worry about it because you got the equipment to get rid of it. She don't. And then he tried to make me feel I had a, he probably was gonna eventually come out like that and make me feel like I got a mental problem. And I'd have been down that road where people made me feel like I got a mental problem and I'm crazy. That is not what's wrong with me. Want to be no problem. People won't be fucking with me and starting shit with me. Then I won't be coming off, talking like this. No, I ain't no prostitute. I ain't no prostitute, and I ain't no hooker. I ain't selling nothing over here. I definitely didn't want all that to go on between me and him. Shit, I just needed his ass to just help me to get the fuck out this apartment unit. Meaning, I ain't trying to fuck around with this area no more. I'm trying to just get my stuff moved into a moving truck. Everything from the unit to the storage, and put my stuff in the storage and just be gone. I ain't got no need to come back in this area no more. You know what I'm saying? This is a territory. I can't pronounce right, but this is a territory that I do not even want to be in. That I wasn't even supposed to be in. This is a territory that could kill me. You know what I'm saying? This is a territory that ain't even got my name on it. You know what I'm saying? I needed help like that. But he didn't want to help me like that. So I don't want to deal with him. And the gang stalkers keep trying to like set something up to where that happened, to where he come back in my life and stuff, and me and him back talking and stuff. And when I talk to this man, he kind of, he kind of like give me a red flag. I be looking at him like, this man is not really trying to hear what I'm saying. He's not really trying to help me. I don't think he cared about me like that. Because if he did, he would be like, man, what you going through? You know what I'm saying? That's why I said I need one of them black men. You know what I'm saying? He black too, but he just a little lighter, fair skinned and stuff. I think he mixed with something. I don't know. I think he mixed with something. So he had black, but he ain't all that black. You know what I'm saying? So of course he gonna be talking all like that with me and stuff. And like I say, when them people light like that and they close to white, sometimes they feel they white, or sometimes it's like that to where they like the white people. You know what I'm saying? When your skin light, you close to white. And you like them white people. And I'm like, shit, that's y'all kind right there. And you know what I'm saying? You ain't And then they like, well, shit, I don't mean to get off topic, because now I'm thinking about them albinos. I'm like, shit, they probably like, if they hear this video, people hear this shit, they probably like, well, what about them albinos? They black, but they skin just, more lighter. I ain't talking about them. And I don't got nothing against them, because I heard over there in Africa, they was cutting off albinos' body limbs and stuff. I thought that was bogus as hell. And I'm like, what the fuck they doing? They talk about albinos a curse. I'm like, but what the fuck y'all doing that shit for? If I was in Africa, I'd be like, stop that shit, bro. That shit bogus as a bitch. Y'all cutting people arms and legs and shit off because they lighter than y'all. I'm going through that shit right now in America, in Milwaukee. Motherfuckers over here trying to stick me with dogs and shit because of shit that happened in my past. Y'all over here doing this shit, cutting off their limbs because they albinos and shit, talking about they are cursed to God and stuff. That shit was bogus. So I don't got shit against albinos because the shit I heard on that video. But I ain't gonna talk about them because I ain't got nothing against them. I be seeing them. I be seeing people sometimes that are albino though. I be seeing some people that are albino. I don't say shit to them. I don't know them. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about people that ain't albino. They got like, fair skin complexion. Like I said, I'm talking about that man that they trying to use to participate in the harassment, and it just didn't work out because I'm smart. I'm kind of smart. I'm thinking ahead of the game, and they thinking about this. I'm sure they thinking about it every day. How they gonna get me? How they gonna ease on in? He just want to get up in his unit, and I'm like, what the fuck he trying to get up in his unit for? He only reason he be trying to talk to me. He live next door to me. But the only reason he be trying to get up in my unit, I think the only reason he trying to get up in here because he trying to see what I got. Because if I ever get moved by them 2 dogs that are vicious and aggressive, or 3 dogs, they can get all my stuff and take it in, clean it, probably sell it, and or give it to their relatives. That's why that lady came in. She was employee, and me and her in contact with each other, And she came in, she was like, yeah, I used to work for, real estate. And then the building, real estate building right down the street from me, right off by the corner, standing tall and big so everybody can see the sign like real estate. Like this whole territory is like, oh yeah, we do that too. We real estate. We take them, whoever they bring in that is like this person, if they is blacklisted or blackball, then they have to go through that where they stuff got to get taken and from them, like the IRS, you know what I'm saying? The gang stalkers got to take all their stuff from them. I'm like, what the fuck, man? There's some bitches that don't like me in Milwaukee. They like, well, that's just her karma. That's just her karma. And I'm like, bitch, I never did shit bad to no motherfucking body to be going through this shit. And I'm just like, man, motherfuckers just jealous and envy. They just won't let me live. They just won't let me live in this bitch. They just won't let me live on Earth. I told him some shit like that. He probably like, all right, just calm down. You just, you thinking that, but that ain't what's really going on. Like, what the fuck? My mind ain't like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna calm down. I might calm down, but I'm not finna sit there and change my brain and to think how you thinking or to think how you want. He was trying to mind control me. I could see through that. I could see through bullshit. I'm like, no, I'm finna let this man control me. First of all, you way older than I am. You the sugar daddy age limit. I want somebody my age. And then your skin color ain't even my skin color. Ain't even nowhere compared to my skin color. You more lighter than me, so you got more privilege over me. You more supremer over me. So let's get that straight right there. And I was like, I had to come to him like, in my mind, I'm like, shit, let me hold on. Before I, he would send me texts and stuff. He would message me, hey, it is. Or like on a holiday one time, he messages me. I tried to ignore that message so damn bad that something ended up happening. I'm like, shit, damn, they done worked some witchcraft on me and so-and-so. I'm like, god damn. And I had thought about it. I said, shit, that probably was his ass because I didn't write his ass back. Because motherfuckers do that shit. They work witchcraft on you and shit. You know, because they mad at you or something, or they just want to see some shit go down. I had another guy. I don't know if he's still staying around the corner or down the street from me, but he was a sugar daddy age. He was a sugar daddy age, and he was something else. I let him come in because he helped me with my grocery bags and stuff. And at the time, I didn't have more than, what I got now, but he looked around and stuff. His eyes was cutting and shit. He was like, okay, this is nice and decent. You got your own place and stuff. And then he was trying to work some shit out because he was seeing through bullshit. He was seeing what I was going through and shit. He thought what I was going through was, I would see him everywhere sometimes, like on the bus stop, at, stores and shit when I was being more, when I was going through, when I was being harassed and gang stalked. And he was trying to take me in, and he was trying to work some shit out with his family members and shit. But I didn't like that because he said, but you can't, that's just, he got a lot of lighter people in his, family and shit. And motherfuckers, well, not my color. It's the females. I'm like, hell no, shit. I don't know if they were trying to help me get a job or trying to, like, help the people moolah attack me and get a check off of me or something. Because every time you turn around me and her wall, you look at a damn woman that's lighter complexion. I'm like, shit, this man is not really he not really for me. Then he said he had a daughter. The daughter is his skin complexion, but a little lighter. I'm like, shit, she ain't my damn skin complexion. And I'm saying, shit, privilege right there. Shit, I ain't your daughter. I didn't even know he had a daughter. He had a daughter, and she was like, I think around my age, but a little younger, I think. I'm like, oh, hell no. Don't never date a man with kids, because, bitch, don't walk in his life thinking you finna be number one, and think he finna set shit to the side for your ass when he got kids, because you will never be that. Don't never date a man that got kids, because sometimes they kids could disrespect you, too. And I was like, hell no, I don't like dating men with kids. And I said, red flag right there. First of all, you way older than me. You like a sugar daddy age limit range. And I'm like, shit. I was still in my, I think, early 20s. I still was in my early 20s. And I'm like, this shit is not finna work out. I'm like, hell no. He can't save me. I was trying to get up out this unit that I'm living in. I was trying to get some help to get up out this bitch and get out the neighborhood because I don't like this territory, because witches in this territory and, demons and stuff. And they done marked their territory and shit on it came up and they got, they cursed the whole block neighborhood. So if I walk outside, shit, motherfuckers be trying to murder me or hurt me and shit. So I'm like, shit, I got to get up out this shit. So in my early 20s when I met the man, he was helping me to some extent, but he wasn't really helping me like that. And I think he was told something because he was trying to take me in his home. He was like, no. He was like, no, you ain't got to do that. You could just, if it don't work out here, you come live with me. And I'm like, no, I ain't trying to live with you. I just need help trying to move my stuff out of this unit, out this building, and put my stuff on a moving truck and put my stuff in the storage and just leave out the area. Like, and, don't come back around this area no more. But this shit ain't working out for me. He was trying to take me into his home and say, oh, you could just live with me. And I didn't want to live with him. I didn't want to sleep in his bed. I didn't want to use the same bathroom as him. I didn't want to be eating his food and stuff. And he made me feel like everything should be on him. He'll pay for everything. And I'm like, shit, I got my own damn money. I got my own damn check. But he was making me feel like it wasn't my check. He was making me feel like it was interracial couple check. He kept making me feel like it's that man check and not my check. So I was like, no, I can't really fuck with him. I think he an agent or a gang stalker. A gang stalker or an agent. Like, I think he was participating in the harassment too. Because everywhere I was going, I was seeing that man. I was seeing him at the grocery store, the clothing store, on the bus stop. at food restaurant places. And then we all just all of a sudden end up connecting with each other. I'm like, shit, I gotta be careful. Me and him had changed number, but he was like more of an older guy. He ain't know how to text like that. Text back and stuff. You gotta call him and stuff. And so I really couldn't like conversate with him about about me being gang stalked on Raz. I told him, and he was like, yeah, just agreeing like that, but he was not really trying to help me like that. Shit, I could go on and on. I met another man. He was like another sugar daddy. He was another guy, a sugar daddy age. Me and his motherfucker ass met down at this Warefield building. And we got to talking and shit. One thing led to the next. We ain't, had no nasty relationship with each other, nothing like that. We were just cool talking. I was just trying to see if he can help me get up out the situation I'm in. This motherfucker was trying to lead me into a rooming house. He was like, just get in a rooming house like I'm in. And I'm like, bro, I'm already going through something like that now. This shit feel like a rooming house what I'm in. Apartment buildings do make you, gosh, I'm going to have to end this video. It is crazy because, let me see. This shit is crazy because even though you got your own, like, unit, own bathroom, own kitchen, but you still got to walk through a door to get to your door. And then you got to deal with gang stalkers making you feel like what you living in is theirs. So it felt like a rooming house already to me. I'm like, nah, every man that after, I don't know how to explain this. After them 2 guys I dated, and then I met them older guys, them sugar daddy guys, that was like way older than me. They wouldn't even help me. Like, they was helping me to some extent. The other guys didn't really help me like that either, but they ass wasn't really helping me like that. And he have a car, the guy I'm talking about now. He was trying to lead me into a rooming house. I'm like, I'm not trying to get in no damn rooming house. He was in a rooming house, but he wanted to move and go into a different rooming house. And shit, it was an interracial couple next door when I was in his like room and stuff, and they was arguing like a motherfucker. This black man was just like arguing with his woman and stuff. She was a white woman. And I think he was putting his hands on her. I was like, what the fuck? Why he doing that? Is he doing that because of me? Like, no, I'm just here just because I'm trying to get some help trying to move out of my apartment unit. And then I guess he was just like, I don't know, something had happened. I'm like, shit, the gang stalkers got him. They trying to like start all that confusion up because they trying to make me feel like, okay, it's okay for you to go back now. We're not going to do all that to you. I'm like, this shit crazy as a motherfucker. I don't want to be in no room or house because that's what I'm going to have to hear. People arguing, people. I'm going to have to share bathrooms with people and share a kitchen with people. I'm like, no, I just need help. He never came before I cut myself off. I'm like, no, I don't need help like that. I just need help moving my stuff out my unit into a moving truck and then get the fuck out this neighborhood because the shit is not working out for me. I'm like, the females that don't like me to do witchcraft on me and they like mixed white and black, they live like down the street from me around the corner, and we all don't talk to each other like that because we don't get along because it's something they heard about me in my past. And I'm just like, I need to just like get out this neighborhood because this neighborhood is their neighborhood. Like, it's not for me. Every neighbor, like all down the street, they got like lighter skin complexion woman pictures up all through this neighborhood and stuff. On the bus stop, they got lighter skin complexion woman pictures of. They don't have no pictures of like people that black women that look like my color and a little darker than me, because they feel we are ugly and not attractive. So I'm like, yeah, I got to get up out this neighborhood, out this whole area, because this area do not like really black women. That's my complexion. I said, this shit is a hate crime. I got to get up out of here and shit. This man was trying to like tell me, oh, you should get in a rooming house like me. I'm like, bro, that's not gonna work out. And then me and him was texting each other, through the days and stuff. And I end up changing numbers, putting them on block. Then I end up contacting him again. I'm like, he was like, hey, I'm right by where you stay at. I'm like, meet me. Okay, I went down there to meet him. I'm like, shit, where you at? This motherfucker said he left. So when I got home, he said he had left. I said, what the fuck? This motherfucker do not really want to help me. I'm like, he's supposed to came to my apartment unit and help me start moving this shit and packing it up and stuff. I'm like, this motherfucker stood me up. And I'm like, he ain't had no car, so I'm just like, shit. He couldn't help me no way. But he could have helped me a little bit. You know what I'm saying? All I needed was, I needed somebody by my side going through that shit. Because no motherfucker was going to try to stop me. The gang started like, oh, why you moving? Oh, you can stay, you know what I'm saying? Like, trying to keep me in the... They tried to have the neighbors do that to me, too. The people next door, they were trying to have... That's why they had that one man try to talk to me. I'm like, shit, I don't really, like, talk to you like that. Because you don't be understanding what I'm going through. I'm like, hell no. These my... So, gang stalkers will, they would, you know, have people talking to the people that you in contact with that you want, that you need help. I don't know how to explain, but they talk to people that you're in contact with. Like, for example, my example, they had the people that, you know, you want to help you. The gang stalkers they send somebody to gang stalk them, so that person won't help you. Try not to sound like too outer. I've been talking to so much, so my voice is changing, but the gang stalkers will stop people from helping you. And they will, if people would try to help you out of your harassment, they will start harassing that person that's trying to help you. And then they'll help make y'all two lose contact with each other. Gang stalkers don't want you getting no type of help. They want to keep you isolated. They want to keep you in a box. They want to keep you in a nightmare. They want to keep you in hell, because that's basically what it is. They want to just keep you they also keep you hindered too. They don't want you to prosper in life. They keep you hindered. They do not want you to get any help out of the harassment. They want to keep you in a spell, a curse. That's basically all what it is. They don't want nobody helping you. And if that person, if it do come across, if it come across somebody trying to help you, they'll try to stop that person from helping you by start gang stalking them. They'll start gang stalking the person that's trying to help you and scare them, and then they tell lies about you to them. And all that be because they don't want that person to help you. Next, you know, the person that was trying to help you, or you thought could probably help you, or the person you wanted to help you, y'all, all of a sudden, y'all just stop talking. They like to send people in people's lives that gonna help you to some extent, but they ain't gonna really help you like that because they've been told not to really help you. Oh, they was gonna have to charge me a whole lot. And these are the people that go to church on Sunday, praise the Lord and God and all that. They was gonna have these motherfuckers sit up here and charge me on a whole lot. I have my own money. I can buy my own damn food. You know what I'm saying? But these gang stalkers want people to feed me so they can throw back in my face, well, I fed you. Well, I was giving you food when you didn't have food. And then they want people to say and throw back in your face, don't bite the hand that feeds you. They want to use all that over your head and around you. When it's crazy because you can't spend your money because they don't want you to spend your money. They want to control everything you do. They want to have your money. They want to give you what they want to give you. And it might just be just $1. You know what I'm saying? And they like, don't spend all of it. Like, are you fucking serious? It's just $1. Not even $1. A penny. 1 cent. Not even 1 cent, bro. What is a penny? You know what I'm saying? A penny is a penny. But what is a penny gonna get me, bro? That's all they want to offer you. You see what I'm saying? Gang stalkers want you to believe what's yours is theirs. And that's what they were trying to offer me. Out of something that I did all this. You know what I'm saying? I done went to them people and got myself help and all that. But they came in my life and they was like, no, that ain't how it's supposed to be. I heard this and I heard that. Oh, they was gang stalking me hard back in 2015. They still doing it to me. 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023. We in the year of what? 2023. I ain't with somebody trying to like go back and forth with me. Like it's called 2000. Did I say it right? I gotta know my number. 2023. 2024, 2019. Yeah, it's called, that's how you say 2023. Or you could say 2023 or 2023. Or you could say 2023. I remember I was on the phone arguing with this lady because she was like making me feel like I wasn't saying it right. And I'm like, bitch, that's how you fucking say it. And she was like, no, it's this. And then she said, I think she said 2023. And I was like, right, 2023. I'm like, same thing, 2023. And I was like, I'm just going to let it go because she just keep on trying to. And she was like, I think she was a white woman. And me and her was like going at it with each other over the phone. I'm like, this bitch is doing too fucking much. Like, bitch, it's all the same thing. 2023, 2023. She tried to make me seem like I didn't know what I was talking about. Or she was making me feel like I didn't know how to say it. Or I wasn't saying it right. I'm like, that is how you say it. It ain't 2019. Yeah, 2019. 2019, or you could say 2019. Same thing with 2023. You could say 2023. But they definitely was at my ass. They definitely was at my ass. I'm not ugly. I'm a very beautiful young lady. When I fix myself up, I be looking really nice. And gang stalkers don't like if you happen to be a victim of gang stalker harassment and a target individual, and you happen to be a female. I don't know if females get it worse or males get it worse when they being gang stalker harassed. It all depends on the target life and the decisions they made in life or the mistakes they made in life. You know, it all depends on that person's life why they harass you. So they'll harass you in different ways. So it all depends. But me being a female, I could come out saying I feel like my targeting was like worse and bad. Like it was really worse because I was a female. And I make sure on this video I put only adults hear this and not kids because it's not for kids to hear this. But as a female, it was really hard for me. And it still is because I get my period. I get my menstruation. And they were trying to kick me out on the streets and make me go homeless. And they know I get my menstruation. They know I need stuff as a young lady and a woman. Well, I'm not a young lady no more, but as a woman, they know I need stuff. Because I'm a woman that get my period. And they know I'm going to need stuff. So it was really worse. My targeting is worse. You know, man don't get that. If a man happen to go through some shit where he end up in a homeless situation, he could probably stay on the street for a few days. Because he don't need to go in a shelter like that. Because what if the shelter harassing too? And gang stalking too? He probably go to a daytime shelter, get a little few stuff, and then be back, you know, on the street doing what he do. But he don't need to check. He don't need to know. He don't need to. He do need to. But if he don't really want to, he can handle that because he don't get his period. For me, as a lady and a woman, I get my period. So it's harder for me, you know, being gang stalker harassed and being a target individual and being a victim of gang stalker harassment. You know, I feel like I got it really worse. I feel like my targeting is really worse. And then on top of that, before I lost my change of thought, I feel like that's one reason why I feel like it's worse. Another reason why I feel like it's worse because that shit that happened in my past. I just feel like shit. I think that's it. That ladies. Yeah. I think I cover everything because I basically was coming out just saying like, who get it the worst, females or males, when they being gang stalked and harassed. Shit, guys probably say that's being targeted individual. I mean, that's being gang stalked and harassed. They probably feel like shit, male. They come at us the worst because they be having the police harass us, trying to put us in jail. And I'm like, shit, fuck that. All of us get it worse, you know, because shit, I'm a woman, shit, I get my period. And they were trying to kick me out on the street. And they were trying to do stuff to me. Trying to make me catch bed bugs and I get my period too. And trying to have me get sick with dogs and shit. Like if they had me in the hospital and I'm bleeding, I happen to be bleeding, they thinking the blood, they probably thinking the dog moved me in my private area. So they probably put some skin graft on that and fuck up my whole private area. And then I gotta go back and do surgery and take the skin graft off. That shit can kill a person. And they're like, oh, just put what they call it, anesthesia, like stick her with anesthesia or to numb the pain, put her to sleep, wake up, she don't gotta feel that shit. They gotta stitch that on you. That can kill a person. That could kill a woman just fucking with her private area. You sewing her private area up and all that. That could kill a woman. And you constantly sewing that up and shit, messing with the area. Cause I thought about that too. I said if these gang stalkers ever set my mule attack up and they try to have these dogs mule attack me, they'll probably, if I happen to be on my period now and they the hospital people, the ambulance take me to the hospital, and I just like went out, I blanked out and went into a coma because I'm constantly bleeding and I just like my body part like it's hanging off my body and stuff. I was thinking like shit, I probably end up going into a coma because I forgot what that word is. I'm conscious. I'm unconscious. Yeah, that's the word, unconscious. I'm unconscious because all the bleeding, all the bites on me and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I'm unconscious. So I fall into a deep sleep, a coma. And I'm like, shit, I can't even tell them that I'm on my period because I'm in a deep coma. So the hospital doctor and them and the nurses, they like, oh, shit, the dog done bit her in her private area. We got to stitch that up, put some skin graft in that area. Like, no. I'm bleeding because I'm on my period. I'm not bleeding because the dog bit me in my private area. So now I was thinking about that shit. I said, damn, they got to wake me up when I come out my coma. And then they got to ask me questions. And I'm feeling that shit, pain down there. And I'm like, what the fuck? And all I remember, I was on my period. No, I think they would know because I got a pad on. Yeah, if I have a pad on. If I got a menstruation pad on. But knowing they have, they probably give me a tampon. They ain't gonna look all in my damn vagina and shit, the nurses and the doctor. Shit, they ain't gonna be like, shit, she had a tampon on. They ain't gonna be checking for all. They just looking like, why is she bleeding? But then again, they probably would figure out like why I'm bleeding. They probably would look in that area. Like, why is she bleeding in that area? Is it more blood? And they look like, yeah, it's more blood. And they looking all, you know, in that area trying to find out. Some tampons come with the strings, some don't. So I'm just like, shit, this shit fucking the body. This shit the body, bro. I feel like, I feel like male and female got it worse. But I feel deep down inside, I feel like woman got it fucking worse, bro. Because we get our period. Especially when they trying to harass us in them ways. I got it hard. My harassment is really hard. I feel like women got it hard. Man, y'all can deal with a little shit. Come on now. If the police officer just ride past you, don't always assume and think and be paranoid like, oh, the police officer coming after me because I'm black. I'm a black man. They probably thought I stole something. Like, no, not every police officer doing that. They probably just driving by making sure the area is safe, everybody is okay and stuff. And they can deal with being homeless for a little while, you know, because they don't get their period. Women gotta worry about stuff like that because we get our period. Like we be like, damn, like what the fuck I'ma do, bro? I bleed every month and shit. Like what the fuck? I can't handle this shit. Male can deal with that shit. Like you can go to a daytime shelter, collect some shit, and be like, shit, fuck this shit. I can't go to the shelter tonight or today because shit, they doing this to me. I just wait and just stay out in the street for a little bit. They can handle stuff like that. They ain't gotta worry about stuff like that because they they don't they don't have to go to the bathroom every fucking, second to get themselves cleaned up. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you do have a bathroom break. You got to take a bathroom break. You might have to boo boo or use the bathroom, stuff like that. But man, this shit crazy. Yeah, I think it is. I think female and male do got it worse. But I just thought like shit, maybe females got it worse because they get their menstruation. We get our menstruation. Definitely gotta make sure I'm be ready when that day they allow pets around me. I gotta make sure I have like shit in my pocket. I don't know if they check pockets and shit, but shit, I gotta make sure I leave little notes for the nurses and the doctors. Like I'm on my period. I knew this day was gonna come. They was gonna finally have a dog move and attack me. Do not sew up my damn da 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 da. I'm say all that shit on the damn paper. Shit, I might have it. I don't know, taped on me. So shit, you can't really sew paper on your clothing. Shit, this shit crazy. The gang stalkers do everything to break you. They do everything to hurt you. But that would kill a fucking woman, man. That would kill a woman if you constantly doing that shit. But they don't care because they the body. They do not care. I ain't even getting no sleep. I gotta get up and I gotta what else I gotta do? I gotta clean the I don't wanna say too much, but shit, I ain't got much to do, but I could do it a little later. The fuck, I'm hearing shit all in the wall. I wish y'all could have heard that. I'm living in a unit that is infested with rodents. And right now I don't got no bed bugs or roaches. It's just rodent. I'm having a rodent problem in this apartment unit I'm living in. And they got shit. They haven't sealed out. They haven't sealed the outside of the building yet. And the squirrels is getting in from the outside into the wall. And they go in there every night. I don't know if it's rats or mouses, but the shit sound like it could be a squirrel. Like squirrels. I think they made a nest in the wall. Definitely been catching mices and mouses up in my unit. But they real small. They look like mices. And I'm like, this shit is nasty. I don't know why they keep moving me in these low life ass apartment units, and they always make me feel bad. They always be like, well, this all we can offer you. If you don't like it, you can get out the program. One employee came to me very disrespectful not too long ago, and she was just making it sound like, well, that's you if you sit there and leave. Somebody else can take your place. Somebody else can come up in here and have this. She basically was saying like, we gonna let people come up in here, whoever wanna come live in your stuff, we gonna let them just come in and have your stuff. And I'm like, I wasn't even trying to come off like that. I was just trying to tell you that I understand what you're saying, that no, I'm saying that if I do wish to leave, I was trying to tell her that if I do wish to leave and want out of the program, I'd rather do it in a way like packing my stuff up first, putting my stuff in a moving truck and the storage. because I would want to take my stuff with me. And she was just trying to go back and forth. She kept trying to go back and forth with me, like what I'm saying. And she was just well, that's what she basically was saying. Well, that's what's gonna happen. And she was taking up for my enemies. And I'm like, okay, this girl got to get out my life, because this is becoming too much for her. I hate that it ended like that. I hate that I said what I said to her. But yeah, it was basically coming to an end. It just didn't have to end like this. I think she knew all this was gonna happen. And if she knew all this was gonna happen, she should have prevented it from happening, or at least, you know, did something to stop it from happening, or you know what I'm saying? But instead, she just let it motherfucker happen. I said, some of these people got power where they can see through. You know, they got power where they can sense things. They know when things gonna happen. And they be seeing on it, but they just let it ride out. I'm like, shit, that's your ass. You embarrass yourself. You let this shit ride out. You damn, and she don't care any damn way, because she ain't me, and she ain't got to go through what I'm going through. And I'm just like, what the fuck? All this time, she was in on my harassment, probably. And I'm like, shit, she want to take her from my motherfucking enemy. Go be on their side then. And I'm like, shit, if you didn't want me to sit up here, if she knew all that shit was going to happen, she should never even, like, came in my home. You know what I'm saying? She should have prevented that shit. Like, no, I'm good. I got what I needed, you know, from you and stuff. And I got da-da-da-da. I mean, I took you to go, you know, do what you got to do. I got to go do something at the office. She could have did that, but she was sitting up there on a whole nother level. I'm like, this girl crazy as hell. I'm like, yeah, it is time for us to go on our own way, because this shit is finna go down. I hate it ended like that. I wish she didn't have to end it like that. Maybe she was thinking of ways to get out my life, or how can she get out my life without making it seem like I was a problem, you know what I'm saying? So maybe she just let this shit ride out like this, because I never really had shit against her. But she feel like I got a mental problem. She feel like I got mental issues and shit. So I'm like, man, this shit crazy. I'm like, if she really knew the shit I going through, and I'm like, maybe she know already, but she can't help me. She can't care like that, because her heart won't let her care like that. You know what I'm saying? Because the shit that she done gone through in her life and past. I was so damn sleepy, man. Ooh, I'm sleepy. I feel like going back to sleep. But every time when I try to go to sleep, it's still light outside. But every time I try to go to sleep, the gang stalkers and stuff get to fuck with me and shit. They get to worrying me and shit. I ain't even trying to think all like that. It's a Sunday. It's Sunday today. I just need time to just rest up for a while until the next day. Then try to figure everything out. Says shit ain't too much they can do, because everything closed right now. It's Sunday. They try to make my stress level real up and shit. I gotta call so-and-so. Time that went by now. Motherfuckers probably was tapping into my frequencies. Like, okay, she reached back out to so-and-so. So she, let's make her feel like this. Let's make her worry like this and shit. Couldn't even get no fucking sleep and shit, thinking about this shit. But it's some real TIs out here, and there's some fake TIs. Not everybody is who they say they is. Not everybody real about some shit that they telling people, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, like I said, people free to believe what they want to believe, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't no motherfucking agent. I'm a TI target individual, a real motherfucker target individual, and I'm a victim of gang stalking harassment. I might not be able to prove all that shit by footage and, showing everybody on footage and shit, because I don't like taking my phone out in front of a lot of people, because people be envying me a lot and being jealous of me a lot. I don't want them to really see what I got, because then they envy that and then try to take it away from me through witchcraft. So I don't be trying to like put my camera on people like that and take my phone out and stuff. I was trying to get a body camera, but that shit costs too much. And I don't even know how to operate all that to get a body camera, because I think a body camera is much better. You wear it around your head, or I don't know how they do it, but you wear it on you and stuff. Like one of the police cameras. I wish I had something like that, but I ain't got nothing like that. So I just got to use my phone and shit. And it'd be so hard to get everything on footage. Like, they be catching me off guard a lot, because I don't be want to take my phone out. I mean, you should hear some of this shit that people be saying to me and the way they be acting towards me. Y'all should see this shit, man. I wish I could show y'all, but it's hard. It's hard to show y'all. I be trying to show the whole damn neighborhood. It's crazy how this apartment building is on a block surrounded by duplexes. It's right, like, in the area, like, around houses and duplexes. I said, damn, I hate that the goddamn apartment building is not on the corner. But shit, if it was on the corner, then I gotta worry about a lot of traffic of people. Because now motherfuckers standing on the corner, probably with their dog, and, so. Unlike it being where it at now, where people could just walk past with their dog and be gone. You know what I'm saying? Or probably, I don't know. 'Cause right now, they ain't gang stalking me like that to where they gotta have people stand in front of an apartment building with their dog. They ain't gang stalking me like that yet, but sometimes I do wish the damn apartment building that I live in is like on the corner, but it's not on the corner. Cause then it would have been more easy for me to like get to the bus stop and shit, work and all that. But shit, when I think about it, like I said before, shit, if it was on the corner, shit, it'd be a lot of traffic. They'd use a lot of people to walk past, because it's a bus stop on the corner and the apartment building on the corner. They have people just posting on the damn corner and shit, either with dogs or just posting on the corner, just waiting for you to walk out the apartment building. Damn. Shit, I was thinking too. I was like, shit, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do if I do move and start packing my shit up. I gotta take down the blinds off the window. When you need a man ain't here. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say I don't want to come back and live this life again. When the world end and when I die and stuff, or when I die before the world end, or I die before the world end, or if I just happen to die and life still go on and stuff. I don't want to come back down here and live life again, because I'm gonna be just feeling like people did me so fucking bogus. Like, I ain't even gonna want a man. I'm gonna be a self-made ass bitch. But right now in this life, I'm really fucked up because I need a man and I ain't got a man. And I'm like, shit, when you need a man, you can't have a man. And then right when you don't want a man, then a man appear in your life and stuff, acting all goody good, nice to you and stuff. But when you need a man, you can't get a man. But when you don't want a man, then they pop up in your life and stuff, trying to help you and stuff. Like, where was all that in the other life? Motherfuckers acted like they couldn't be, shit, I need a Bonnie and Clyde. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers acted like they couldn't help me because I'm black. But if I was white and mixed, they probably would have helped me. But they ain't trying to help me. Because I need a man right now to take down the blinds and all that. Because man, like a man that know how to, do little stuff like that. Like, I know how to decorate and stuff, but I don't know how to do all that other extra shit. Like, construction shit. Not construction shit. Like, when you got to take down blinds and all that type of shit. Like shit, if I happen to move, I got to take down these blinds. Cause these blinds is not they blind. When I moved here, they had some nasty ass blinds up. They was dirty. I had to take them down out the window, and I had to throw them in the garbage. Cause they allowed me to like throw it in the garbage. They said I could throw it in the garbage, and that I don't have to keep them. I said, why they didn't have all this shit remodeled when I moved in here? They just had it just trashy looking. My ass was so damn happy to be about the other apartment building that I used to live in. Because I was being gang stalked there. And I was going through some shit in that other place I used to live in. The other apartment building I used to live in. And I moved here. I'm like thinking it's going to be a new beginning, a new start. People ain't going to do that to me. And then later down the road, I started going through shit. I said, damn, this shit didn't end. This gang stalking harassment shit didn't end. They still harassing me. And I have days where I feel like they ain't gonna do it to me. That they just, lingering around to see what I'm doing, how I'm reacting. Now that I, done moved, got a little apartment unit and stuff, and I'm in a new building and stuff. But in my mind, I was thinking they gonna do it to me because they ain't let go of the situation. They still jealous and envy of me, and they feel I'm wrong and everything. And I'm like, shit, this shit gonna happen sooner or later. That's why I was really kind of like, I was really stressed, I was stressed like this in my early 20s and mid-20s and stuff. When I got in my mid-20s, I was just like, shit, this shit is just, like I said, they'll keep going. They'll keep going with your harassment. They won't stop. They want to break you. They want to, they trying to get you to, like the devil, like the scriptures say, the devil come to kill, steal, and destroy. They just want to break us and destroy us. The devil and the enemy want to destroy us. I don't know if I'm pronouncing the word destroy right, but they want to destroy us, and they trying to get us to commit suicide. It's just an experiment. They want to see how far would this harassment make me go or do to myself. They already had me in a situation where they wanted me to just walk away from everything and go homeless. Still going through that now. And they definitely try to get me to commit suicide. Crazy, because they be coming around me with suicide shirts on there. Sometimes people will mention suicide to get me not to commit suicide. But they trying to make me commit suicide, which is crazy. They know my ass ain't gonna commit suicide because the way they gang stalking harassing me. And they know because I know what the fuck going on. They know I know, and they know they can tell all in the brain and stuff in the mind why I ain't gonna commit suicide. The motherfuckers probably thinking like, shit, she strong as hell. At this point, but we gonna get her ass when nobody else around her that can help her. And they probably put my ass in something. They gonna probably make me jump out of the goddamn building. That's why I can't wonder why. I can't tell y'all my name, but my username I can tell y'all, but I can't tell y'all my real full name. Unless, we talking, and you tell me about your gang stalking experience, and I tell you about my gang stalking experience. And you happen just to be somebody I talk to over Google Chat or Gmail, and we just, start talking about gang stalking harassment and stuff. If you sound like a real motherfucker, then I'll probably let you in on that. But if you not like that, then I ain't gonna tell you nothing. I ain't gonna tell you, you just gonna know my username. But I just feel like shit, my name, my real name, I just feel like that World Trade Center, like, I ain't never seen no shit like that in my life. That shit scared the shit out of me. Every month when that come up, when I gotta show all that on the TV, I just be so scared. I'm like, damn, I hope that don't happen to me. I'm like, damn, they did them people bogus. Didn't even tell them people like America under a terrorist attack. We ain't letting nobody in this building because we don't know if this building might get blown up because we've been threatening that they're going to blow up the Twin Towers, the World Trade Center. So we don't want to, y'all don't have to come to work, on this day. They just let the people go. They didn't even care. They just let the people in the building. They let the people come to work and everything. They didn't even tell them people nothing. I mean, did they know? I mean, shit, I can't even remember because I was just a little girl at the time. I think I was 10 or 9 years old. It was so much stuff going on. Celebrities was dying and shit. One celebrity died on the plane. Another one died in the car crash. It was so much stuff going on around that time. And I'm just like, shit. That shit is sad. Did they just let them people just in that building like that? I'm like, shit, did they know? Shit, I think they said it. I gotta look at the articles and the years and stuff because maybe they knew and they just still went to, to work and to the Twin, to the World Trade Center. And I feel like that shit gonna happen to me. They gonna put me in something like high rise and shit. And then they gonna set some shit up, apartment fire. And they want me to just get burnt all over my body. And then had a fire department come pick me up. Come get me at the last minute when it's all over. Because their goal is to get the money from me. So they gotta figure out ways to hurt me, hurt me, and kill me. So they can get the money from me. So I see that shit happen in my life. I'm like, that shit crazy because the shit happened in that city. You know what I'm saying? In that city. In that state. In that state. I'm like, what the fuck? This shit crazy. I don't want to say too much, man, because that shit crazy. And I'm like, maybe that's a sign for the most righteous inside God or angels telling me, like, just be careful. Don't let these people do you. Because the unit I'm in, the bathroom that my bathroom, outside my bathroom window is like an anchor. Not an anchor, but it's some type of like fire department, like ladder thing, like one piece is lynched onto the like brick wall. And I'm like, maybe they giving me a message to like go buy something like that so that when that day come, I can just be able to get out and escape so that I won't get burnt. Because they gonna set the apartment fire up. And they just waiting that, for some people in my life to die and pass away so they can ease more into my life and do it and continue on with the harassment. That's why that one employee that I ended up bumping heads with, I found out she was just an agent and that she knew what was going to happen in my life. She got out just in time because she don't want to be looked at she was wrong. Instead of her ending us on good terms, she ended us on bad terms. I'm like, girl, if you knew all this shit was going to happen, knowing her ass probably knew because I didn't know. But now I'm thinking like, shit, she probably fucking knew. And I'm like, she should have just, like, avoid that shit. But she didn't want to avoid it. She wanted it to end like this, bad like this. Because she needed a reason to not want to, she needed a reason for us not to see each other again. Because she know when that shit go down. Because she don't know if she going to have to keep that job to pay her bills.